laugh at train wrecks, you cheer on worse. You'll stand a walking disaster if they quote your favorite verse. She sat on camera, eyes red, voice roar. You time-stamped every tremble, turn confession into sport. You say I just want justice, but you want a scene. You want a perfect stranger through a dirty screen. Enough is enough. You're not her judge and jury. You love your curated fury, but you scroll past real stuff. She fell, she said it, she faced it, she clip it and paste it. Yeah, she owned it. That's more than you. So what else do you want her to do? Enough is enough. Who here never messed up? Go on, raise your hand. Who never hit send on a thing you never planned? You act so stainless from behind that name, but grace is cheaper when you never take blood. Enough is enough. You're not her judge and jury. You love your curated fury, but you scroll past real stuff. She fell, she said it, she faced it, you clip it and paste it. Yeah, she owns it. That's more than you. So what else do you want her to do? Enough is enough. Yeah, enough. Enough. She's more than her worst moment. You're more than this, so own it. Enough is enough. Got a thumbnail smirk and a clickbait brain, hiding in a box with a username. Pixel perfect takes on everybody's face, but you won't show yours, you just play it safe. You're pausing every frame like a referee, calling out flaws like you got a degree. But if always wrong was a PhD, you'd graduate twice, yeah. Some are crappy. Oh, Tim thinks he knows it all, speaks like a genius, trips on every thought, big loud mouth, tiny little lie. You got a lot to say, you're never right. Hey, Tim, can you hear that sound? That's the whole chat skipping when you come around. High on your ego, low watch time. You're so smart in your own mind. Every other word is actually till facts tap you out like a referee. You monologue long, but I'm fast asleep. You could bore a rock, that's a special feat. You rate someone's hair, someone's weight, someone's skin. Got a million notes on the shape they're in. Funny how the loudest guy on the stream is scared of his own face on the screen. Oh, Tim thinks he knows it all, speaks like a genius, trips on every thought, big loud mouth, tiny little lie. You got a lot to say, you're never right. Hey, Tim, can you hear that sound? That's the whole chat skipping when you come around. High on your ego, low watch time. You're so smart in your own mind. You say, listen up, then you lose the plot. You say, here's the truth, but it's really not. You say everyone's wrong from your little cave. Can't take the light that you love to throw in their face. Oh, Tim thinks he knows it all, speaks like a genius, trips on
Hey, hey. All right, hold on a second. I keep doing this and I keep forgetting. Hold on. All that time to pull it up and I still forget. Because I keep forgetting that Zoom's not working for some weird reason. I don't know why. Well. Doot, 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 doot. How about that Super Bowl that was boring as fuck? All right. But at least they won. That's a good sign. But I told you guys that Seahawks were going to win, and Seahawks won by a lot. Patriots, I don't know. To me, the Patriots all look like little fucking babies. All right. So why am I going live at 12:30 at night? One, because I slept like 13 hours last night. I'm fucking wide awake. But I got a babysitting job tomorrow, so that's a good thing. And I have to be up super early, but I don't know. I'm wide awake. I also drank a little wine tonight. But I happen to be scrolling through YouTube. So let me say hi to everyone. What's up? Make sure you hit the thumbs up. I happen to be scrolling YouTube and I saw Hartley made a video of my comments about Jay and JLR. But instead of just saying perplex, she said CPS Laura. And I kind of was thinking about it. You know what? If these people are going to continue to call me CPS Laura, then I'm going to show all of their fuck shit from the last couple of years. Fair is fair. I am so sick and tired of hearing this bullshit about CPS Laura that we're going to just show all of the shit that her buddies have done over the years. And the doxing and the fakeness and the frauds, because I hear Queen Bee sit on a panel tonight, sit on panels for the last couple of days. We don't fuck with doxers. We don't fuck with people that do things behind the scenes. We don't fuck with that. Now, Queen Bee has this thing about striking people. So she usually strikes people before anything happens. Well, there's certain channels that have a lot of her shit. And I dug a bit deep tonight and I found what I was looking for. Because remember, Queen Bee sat on her own panel and sat on Nonsense's panel stating that she doesn't do fuck shit. She doesn't believe in doing shit behind the scenes. Nope, she sure doesn't. Remember, she's just said that today. Clue and Cletus said that they don't fuck with people that do this kind of shit behind the scenes. Okay. Now, some people may say this was 2 years ago. Okay, you're right. But my call was almost 5 years ago. And as long as you guys won't shut the fuck up about it, I'm going to continue. This is just day one of all the fuck shit that's out there on your buddies. So we can drop the CPS out of my name, or I'll just have a field day going through everybody's lies. But let's start with Queen Bee and the one I was talking about earlier. Like I said, it took me a minute to find it. I knew someone would have it. And sure enough, I found it. This is from a creator by the name of Penny Pumpernickel. Oh. Hey. Now, I don't know if Penny Pumpernickel is even still around. I have no idea. But 2 years ago, these screenshots happened to come out. And this was a private conversation that actually went public. But let's listen to Penny Pumpernickel and what Queen Bee does behind the scenes.
Hey guys, so this is just a really quick video. I wanted to show you a couple of things. Let me just put it here. So Queen Bee is always saying that she doesn't dox, she doesn't do things behind the scenes, she's not doing any of this stuff. But it turns out that she actually has been behind the scenes, and I knew this already. She just, she's getting called out for it now because she kicked Aileen to the curb, and Aileen has all the conversations from their conversations together, obviously, in her phone. So let's start with this page. So this is back in May, and this one is Queen Bee. This one over here in the tan is Aileen. So I guess Queen Bee or Aileen must have asked her something, and she and Queen Bee told her that PJ is Dolly's girlfriend. And then Aileen wants to know where she's from, and Queen Bee tells her it's from Virginia. And then she says her and Dolly were just in a store together. How do you know where PJ and Dolly are? Stalker much? Okay. But down here, so they're having a little conversation, and she's saying that he's out ghost hunting now, et cetera, et cetera. Then Queen Bee says, I'm calling PJ's job. You're doing what?
And in case you didn't hear that, Queen Bee said, I'm calling PJ's job. Okay? Why are you calling PJ's job, Queen Bee?
Calling her job? I thought you didn't go real life. Now she sends her some info. I don't know what day this was on. I'm just looking at it, but I've redacted everything in here because this is PJ's job. This is her life. There are her family members in here, her sisters in here, her ex-husband's is here. The interior of her home is.
Queen Bee, is there a reason why? I thought you didn't do this kind of fuck shit. Nonsense. I thought you didn't hang out with people that do this kind of fuck shit. Cletus, Clue, I thought you guys didn't buddy up with people that did shit like this. Why is this okay? Please tell me if this is any fucking different than what's going on in Jay's Discord that, nobody fucks with and is so bad. Hartley, why don't you clip this video and show it? Nah, you won't do that.
In here, the outside of her home is in here. This is all sent to Aileen by Queen Bee. Now I know on June 8th, you can ignore the top part here. That's about me. But down on the bottom, she doxes PJ's real name. So I'm assuming the pictures that I just showed you probably came after this. So she says, here's PJ's real name, and let me send you her docs. Right here, she says her docs.
Let me send you her docs. Really? But you don't do this kind of stuff, Queen Bee, right? Jay's the devil for doing it, or Kramit is the devil in the Discord. But here's Queen Bee doing the exact same thing. Why is that? But Queen Bee doesn't do this kind of shit, right?
And Aileen says, yes, please do. And then the interesting thing here is Aileen says to Queen Bee, this is June 8th, yo, when they see me show up. Queen Bee was well aware that Aileen was going to Dolly's house before she went there. Before. Now, she says that she told her to get out of there, but clearly right here, she was well aware of it, and she's doing it. She's, well aware of it, and she's helping Aileen do fuck shit behind the scenes. Aileen's your liability? No, you were using Aileen. You put a battery pack in her back for the better part of a year, and you used her to do a lot of your fuck shit, and you let her take the blame for it. Now, everybody knows that Aileen is pretty wacky, and she does a lot of stuff, but you were right there in the background with her doing the fuck shit. And then you come out here and you tell all your subs you had nothing to do with it. That is a lie. I know I would ask you to explain, Queen Bee, but I know that you're just going to give another lip service, just like, all the other stuff that you do. Just like the time when you said that you would get the pictures of that poor boy's autopsy to anybody who needed or wanted to have them, just don't pay for them from Zav Girl. You struck me and took that video down so people couldn't see it. And then you knew that the 2 weeks would pass and most people would no longer be interested in the fact, so it really didn't catch a lot of the views that it should have. But you were also in the background sending those autopsy photos around. You are gross. You are a real lifer. You are a doxer. And you are behind the scenes doing fuck shit. Everything you swear that you aren't and everything you swear that you're against. Jeez, I don't even know what to say other than, of course, I'm going to say it. I'll see you on these YouTube streets.
So for somebody who doesn't do this, and for somebody who wants to sit on a panel and swear that they don't like what Kramit does or Krama Reels does and how fucked up it is, well, isn't it interesting that she does the exact fucking same thing? She doxed PJ for absolutely no reason. Dolly has a whole live on it. I was not going through the live though, but I just wanted to make the point clear. Queen Bee, you are a fucking liar and a fraud. And nonsense, Cletus and Clue, maybe they don't know this even exists, but you can't lie your way out of it. It's right here in the flesh. You can see the screenshots. You can't say, I don't remember. So what I want to know is, why is it okay for Queen Bee to do it, but it's not okay for Kramit to do it? It's not okay for Krama. I don't even know if Krama Reels did it, but I'm just saying all the drama that's going on now. Nonsense stood on her ground today saying, I don't like people that do this. I heard Cletus and Clue. They don't like people that do this. Are you going to call this out? Or is this going to be just wiped away because it was 2 years ago, which is fine. But then I don't ever want to hear CPS Laura out of anybody's fucking mouth. But she brought up a good point about the autopsy photos. I found that video too. I just got to remember who it was that did it. I can't remember if it's her or Chronicles, because I looked up both. Bear with me 1 second. And to give you some background, and you know what else I do find a bit interesting though? Every single person has said the same thing about Queen Bee, and that's she lies over and over and over, and she lies about people. Oh, here it is.
Check this out.
Okay. So Queen Bee also denies this part. But what happened was Queen Bee has stated there was this whole big thing about Zav Girl and the pictures about, what's his name? About Gannon and the autopsy photos. And they started so much shit with Zav Girl. Like, Zav Girl went into hiding for like 2 months. That's how bad it got about these autopsy photos. And how dare she put him in Patreon. And, you know, I never saw them. A lot of people never saw them. But this was Queen Bee who swore that nobody should ever see them. Now, this is another thing that Queen Bee lies about and says, I never said that. Well, here you go. Yes, you did. People just looked in the wrong place.
Check this out. If there's anybody in here that needs to see them, that has to see them, do not fucking pay for them. Do not pay for them. If you absolutely have to see them, we will find a way to get you the file without having to pay for them or support them. Check this out. If there's anybody in here that needs to see them, that has to see them, do not fucking pay for them. Do not pay for them.
So again, she wasn't telling you not to look at them because she had them. She was telling you, come to her. If you want to see the autopsy photos, just go to her. She denied this. Here's the proof right here. There's no denying it. It's right here. So if you want to hear that again, after she caused this huge outrage about Zav Girl,
check this out. If there's anybody in here that needs to see them, that has to see them, do not fucking pay for them. Do not pay for them. If you absolutely have to see them, we will find a way to get you the file without having to pay for them or support them. Check this out. If there's anybody in here that needs to see them, that has to see them, do not fucking pay for them. Do not pay for them. If you absolutely have to see them, we will find a way to get you the file without having to pay for them or support them.
lovely. There's one more I want to show you that she also lied about. Hey, John. And that was, again, having to do with Dolly.
This is in front of Dolly.
Because remember, she doesn't do fuck shit behind the scenes. She's against fuck shit behind the scenes. Keep that in mind. And again, this was 2 years ago. Well, my CPS call was almost 5 years ago.
Hey guys, so I hope you guys can see this. I have set up this in chronological order because I know that people are seeing only tiny bits of it. They're not seeing the whole thing. So I'm just gonna, the reason why I'm addressing this is because last night Queen Bee went on Heels in the Air and said that she only had 6 minutes of knowledge of what was going on with Aileen before the, Aileen went to Dolly's house, and that's just simply not true. Now, the one in the white background here is Queen. The one in the orange background is Aileen, and I'm just going to go through it quickly. This is April 19th at 1:50. I don't know what time Aileen sent this picture. I just know what time from when we can see when Queen responded. So she sends a picture. In the background here is a picture of Chesapeake. Everybody can see that. That's the picture. She says, guess where I'm close to? Queen Bee says, ha, 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 ha. And she says, drive by Dolly's, ha, ha, ha. And this is at 1:50. Aileen comes back around 3:15 and she says, meaning I am going to Dolly's. I'm just sightseeing first. So that was the first one. The second portion, you can see that this is the same one or the second part of it, because she says she's just sightseeing first. This is April 19th. It's 3:55. She says she's 13 minutes away. So she had, done some sightseeing and now she's 13 minutes away. Queen Bee says, oh, fuck bitch. And she laughed. She says, are you seriously going to his house? Laugh. Aileen says, yes, I'll call you. I'm by the Chesapeake Mall. This is going to be fun as fuck. She says it's called the Greenbrier Mall. So now this is at 3:55. Going forward, we can see that this is the next part of the message because up here it says it's called the Greenbrier Mall from the bottom. Queen Bee says, I'm dead. Does Savage know? Okay, so her concern wasn't that she was going to Dolly's or that she was actually going ahead with this. She was like, does Savage know? She says, this is Aileen. She says, I messaged her if this was his correct address, and she laughed. Now, a video was sent of 13 or 39 seconds. Don't know what that was. This is another video, and you can tell. Oh, wait, maybe we can see what. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Maybe we can see. I guess she's just showing her what road she's at. And I don't know if that's around the corner from Dolly's. I'm really not sure. But we can tell that it's the second part of that message because this is the other part. Like, I don't know. Maybe this is in front of Dolly's house. I'm not sure. So, and this again, April 19th, 4:22 p.m. She makes the phone call. And it's a 13-minute video. Now, this is where I believe that video was made. And Queen Bee called in her girls. And
Thank you, Adrian. So we got, hey, Tony. We got Doted, Stars, Pug Love, Tennessee Road, and Tony Fire. Thank you. That's going to go 5 times, so I'll wait until it's all 5 are done. Doot, 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 doot. That's 4. We got 1 more. And then we're in the clear.
Her girl said, whoa, 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 this is too much. Aileen, go home. You can't be doing this. This is stalking. This is bad. And, you know, Joneson apparently had a bit of a meltdown. If Cappy was in there, she would have said, from what I've seen of Cappy on these streets, she would have said, no, this is bad. You got to get out of there. Okay. So that is in fullness of the thing. I don't know why she sent her this at 6:31 p.m. So this was, a couple hours later, she shows her that she's talking something about JLR. No idea what it means, about the alligators and the snakes. I guess first it was the alligators, now snakes. I don't know if I really don't know what that means. I'm not even going to speculate. This other one is April 20th. It came the next day. Aileen sent over a snip of her Facebook where she had posted on Facebook she was doing just a little bit of sightseeing, and it said 22 hours prior, and she showed she was in Chesapeake, which everybody knows that's where Dolly lives, and she laughed, and Queen Bee replied to her saying dead. Everybody knows what dead is, and she added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 D's on that. So she was laughing. So she was like laughing my ass off. Okay. So first of all, 150 all the way to 422 is an hour and or 2.5 hours. That is not 6 minutes. You had 2.5 hours to tell her, girl, don't do this. You could have checked her and said, listen, Aileen, I know that we've encouraged some crazy shit before. I'll let you do some crazy shit before. This is going over the line. Please don't go to Dolly's house. I can't stand behind this. She had 2.5 hours to do that. She did not do that. She, in fact, just called her girls in and made it a little bit of a show. I don't know why she would do that, other than the fact that I have my own opinion, because this is really good content for her. Honestly, this is good content. But what happened before this and after these messages, we don't know, but we can take a clear picture from these messages and just go through them and see in their order that is what happened. So you can take your 6 minutes and you're twisting and you're turning and you're spinning and you're trying to make it sound like this isn't what it is, when this is exactly what it is. End of story. The optics are not just optics. They are clear and concise facts in front of your eyes. There you go. End of story. Now you can blame this on me and say that this is because something I did. Really, this was April 20th. I hadn't done anything to you. As you say, I'm a doxer. I'm a real lifer. I hadn't done anything to you until it was in May, because I know it was in May. And I put that video back up so people can see exactly what I've done. I took the video down because I didn't want that out there. Not because I am ashamed of it or anything like that. I didn't want that out there. And, part of it was me not wanting it out there for your kids. Part of it was me is because I had lost my temper because I got dogpiled by you on your panel when I came up to talk to you about some things, about people were, coming to me about your record, and they wanted me to, correct Dolly and call Dolly out. And so I took it down. But I have put it back up because if you're going to call me a doxer and just let people believe that I did something, I need to let them see what I did so that they can see the full entirety of what it was. And I did not show your name. I did not show your address. I did not show your house. I did not show any personal information about you. I hid everything. So if I'm a doxer according to you, okay, so be it. But you are a real lifer, and that is not ever going to change. You can blame me, you can turn, you can twist, you can spin it any way you want it, okay? You cannot blame what you did in April on something I did in May. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. Anyways, guys, I will see you on these YouTube streams.
This was a channel called Penny Pumpernickel, who has, I don't know what happened to her. She hasn't made a video in a couple of years. Her last video was a year ago. 8 months ago. That was her last video. But if you look at her videos, there's a lot with Queen Bee. But every single person that's ever made a video on Queen Bee all has the same thing, that she's a liar and that she lied on them. She does it to everybody. It's really kind of sad. But those are two videos that I really, or three videos that I felt needed to be shown, because all we've been hearing about for days is how Queen Bee doesn't do this. How Queen Bee doesn't stand for this. Really? Because Maury says that's a lie. Because here it is. Factual. You can't deny this. You can't say, oh my God, it doesn't exist. Here are the facts. Hartley, why don't you show this? Why don't you clip this, Hartley, and show the actual proof that this is what Queen Bee does behind the scenes? And if you think this is the only situation, I would guarantee you it's not. This one happened to come out because she turned on Eileen, and Eileen went fucking haywire. They all do it. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. But Queen Bee sat on Nonsense's panel, and you had to listen to Nonsense today saying, I don't stand for that. I don't fuck with people that do that. I do not go for that. Really? But you sit with Queen Bee, so you do kind of go for it, don't you, Nonsense? You sure as fuck do. This whole shit with Kramit, I don't know what's going on, but it seems to me like Kramit did the exact same thing Queen Bee did. So why is Kramit vilified and Queen Bee's not? That's a serious question. What's good for one is not good for all? What did Kramit do so differently than what Queen Bee did? And again, if you want to throw in my face, this was 2 years ago. Well, I'm going to throw in your face, my CPS call was almost 5 years ago, and you don't shut the fuck up about it. That's what I want to know. Oh, they're going on and on about how horrible Kramit is and how they don't stand by people that do fuck shit like this. And they don't stand by people who do these things behind the scenes. And they would never stand for someone to do this shady shit behind the scenes. Well, there's Queen Bee who does this shit behind the scenes. And this isn't the only thing she's been busted out doing behind the scenes. This just happens to be the one that I had on my mind. Yeah, Detective Nonsense, fucking joke. But let's go over some of the stuff that was actually said today. Hang on.
Good morning. I figured I could turn my camera on for a minute. I look like hell, but
Yeah, you do.
today I got to go into her lab a little bit. Jay said that, you know, of putting, which watched that entire live stream.
I'm like, what in the world? What is happening?
What is happening? I don't know. You tell me. How many of your ex mods have you targeted? How many of your ex co-hosts have you targeted? You want to talk?
Okay. I'm not a Britney fan. Let's be real. Okay. But Britney hasn't targeted her mods. Her mods have targeted her. I don't see Britney targeting her mods. Correct me if I'm wrong.
About who's fair game and who's not. You might want to follow your own rules first.
Is this serious?
Yeah, it's not that serious, actually.
I cannot with that. I cannot with that. Oh, Lord. I have not done anything to know if I know you haven't. I know.
Kyle doesn't have a channel. And Kyle's fair game.
Yes.
Okay. You can
All
hear
right.
me now?
Yes. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
All right.
And they treat people like crap behind the scene.
What about behind the scenes and in front of the scenes?
Therefore, I walked away. And I'm allowed to do that as an adult.
Now, mind you, Nonsense is talking about how fuck shit behind the scenes is no good.
You didn't just walk away. You were involved in a bunch of fuckery trying to target Dago. Reality, I'm not done. Oh my God, look at that profile picture. Scroll in. Did you guys see that? Oh, she changed it for, what the hell is that shit? If you can see on your phone or can scroll in or whatever device you're on, scroll fucking in on this picture. I just recognized that. Oh my. What is that wig? Lord.
Oh, for sure.
And when you find out other stuff that you don't align with and that you don't support because they hurt children.
Yeah, Dago didn't hurt children. That's a lie. Now his child, adult child, is in prison, but that's not the story, Reality, and you know that. But good try here.
That's my decision to walk away as well.
Yeah, that's not Dago. Dago has an adult son, a grown son that is in prison.
Keep that in mind, everybody.
DJ Jeremy, welcome. Hey, everybody.
Well, that's why I definitely had the intent of putting it at the end. We have a reaction and we'd learn more. And here she is, given the opportunity to be straight. Once again, she decides to take the lie.
I saw someone mention.
Never made sense to me. It doesn't, like, for me.
Try to intimidate you guys and scare you away from, it's isolation, basically.
It's not going to work. I'm going to tell you. I told you this.
I don't want Reality to leave you because she has nowhere to go. I mean, she's going to have to find another channel like you. She's never going to be welcomed here.
I don't think Reality would ever want to go there, Nonsense. Just saying. I don't know why you're on this holier than thou attitude. Like, did you even know Reality? Maybe she's a really nice fucking person. How do you know she's a horrible person? You don't.
Even though she wants to be an island girl.
I doubt she wants to be an island girl. I don't know anybody that would want to be an island girl.
No, she don't even want to cook with me. She don't want to be friends. She's not welcome here. I want you to keep her. I think she's a perfect asset. I think you guys are the perfect duo. I think you're going to be so incredibly successful, and I think you are on the right track. I think you should keep her. I don't want to isolate you from Reality. I love this for you.
Sammy, I'm not disagreeing with you. I am not a BJ fan or Reality fan, but I don't like Nonsense even more than I hate Reality, if that makes sense. Nonsense is a far worse person than Reality could ever be.
I think you found the perfect fit for you. The co-hostess with the mostest. Reality and BJ show. Alleged reality. That's what we should just rename them. This is the alleged reality show. I'm with it. Jasmine on Fire, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. And Marina Girl, thank you for becoming a member.
And Nonsense supports everything Queen Bee does, even though I just proved that Queen Bee is a fraud and Queen Bee does the exact same thing Kramit does. I just showed all the proof. And Nonsense sits there and supports Queen Bee.
Welcome to the cabana.
How many times?
Hey, Jason.
We stand with the armor of God, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm being dead serious. You're not going to break us.
Right.
You're not. We're too strong.
Marlena, girl. Marlena said they sit there and act like they're top investigators on CSI,
I know.
but they have shit for brains. They are literally reaching so far. They're about to fall into their own shit. Marlena, they can.
What do these guys think? They make it so like nefarious and convoluted. They think they're CSI detectives. You know how easy it is to use somebody's own words to show a pattern of behavior?
Yep. We do it for Queen Bee all the time. Hey, Yarn. We do it for Queen Bee all the time. And then she strikes because she's weak.
You don't have to be a CSI detective at all. Nobody wants to be. Boston Nick Simp, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the cabana.
Conspiracies are.
All of them. It's not just them. There's others that are now also doing it that I'm very disappointed in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Excuse me, Gray Gang. We're not doing any effery over here.
We're not doing any.
Don't try to spin things around, please.
Oh,
I like all you ladies, okay? So
Thank
please
you.
don't go there.
Sexual deviants.
I'm telling you, I'm just so.
Well, you're demoniacs too. Don't forget it. That's their word, not mine. Demoniacs. Sexual deviants and demoniacs.
I'm over here like, what? Got to stop taking them serious. You can't take them seriously.
Hartley, I would love a Bible study group with the chosen one, Craig, the pocket prophet, Craig. Reality. I mean, is this Sister Wives? Do we have an episode of upcoming Sister Wives? I'm good with it. This could be the new fucking Sister Wives.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Sammy, Dolly did not cost QB and her subs $500,000. Girl, come back to reality. Okay? One, she didn't even spend anything close to $500,000. Secondly, that wasn't Dolly. It was QB's lies that caused that lawsuit. For you to say that it was Dolly that cost her money, no. No. It was QB who couldn't keep her fucking mouth shut against BHB. It had nothing to do with I had sexual relations. No. That was only a small part of it. The tiniest part of it. I know you're a smart person, Sammy. I cannot even believe that just came out of your mouth. And no, she may have cost her subs $500,000, but not even close to what the lawsuit cost. Like literally not even remotely close.
Group. Craig and his host.
Reality and BJ. I think that would be a fucking hit.
No, that's not what started the lawsuit. That was part of it, but that's not what started it. What started it is that QB wouldn't shut the fuck up. That's what started it.
TLC might even buy that shit at this point.
When they're saying things like Brittany in reality worked with trauma reels or
If you guys want to know, I don't mean to cut you off. I have to say this before I forget.
For becoming a member, and thank you for the gifted membership. Welcome to the. You know, I didn't prove anything. Actually, I kind of proved a lot. I proved that the origin of the eye came from you giving yourself a haircut and getting a hair in your eye and it bothering you for days, aka reality's missing eyeball.
Queen Bee collected about $250,000. That's about the estimate. Queen Bee paid probably about 70. Well, that's because BJ listens to Sinner.
I also proved that you have a pattern of behavior of supporting the very same scammers, Detective John, who you fangirled over, even though now you want to try to rewrite that you didn't. T-Rib's comment section tells a whole...
Who cares? Who the fuck cares who she fangirled after? This is the part of YouTube that I'll never understand. Who cares nonsense? Who gives a fuck who she liked? What does that have to do with you, content, anything?
Whole different story of how you were throwing yourself at Detective John. Not only that, but your Discord name in honor of you. I changed mine today too. Detective Nonsense No More. You were Detective.
All right, let me explain this. You don't get charged for lawyer fees just based on the amount of time. You can have a case go on for 10 years. If a lawyer isn't working on the actual case, then there's no charges. It doesn't matter how long the case went on. It has to do with how many times they were in court, how much the lawyer actually had to work, all that kind of stuff. That's where you get charged. They were in court, I think twice, maybe 3 times. They had some paperwork to go over. Yes, it was dragged out, but it wasn't dragged out by, you get charged by the day. So it doesn't matter how long it was. It actually had to do with how many times they were in court, how much work they actually had to do. The deposition, all of that equaled maybe 50, 60 grand. That's it. Even Betty said that she's seen the paperwork and it was $40,000. No, you get charged. Calls are not charged by the hour. They're charged by the call. Or, every 15 minutes, whatever. You can believe Queen Bee and her bullshit, but the woman is a fucking liar and she scammed an entire community. You don't have to believe it, but the facts are out there. And if she wasn't scamming, she would have showed proof, but she never did because she's a scammer.
No chains, no more.
You see how that works? Their reality. But for somebody that didn't watch, how do you know what I didn't prove? I also proved that you scream. I also proved that you, once again, stole BJ's thunder, her biggest moment. If you think she's forgotten about that, just wait till you leave her. She's going to remind you of how bad you stole her thunder.
I took
I'm just looking
accountability
for anything.
for what I had done over there, okay? I'm sorry, but one of those creators is not a very...
All right, this is the last thing I'm going to say on this. Because, Sammy, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. Because I'm going to stop reading chat. Because I always get distracted. But this is what I am going to say. If Granny, who speaks to her lawyer like all the time, and has been to court more times than more times than Queen Bee and Betty, and she's only spent like $20,000, $25,000, maybe a little more. What makes you think Bee has spent 10 times the amount? Betty wouldn't talk to Queen Bee's lawyer. There were no phone calls. She wouldn't talk to him. She was saying that she was harassing him. But I 100% believe Betty when she said the bill was 40 grand. I do believe that. Because that falls in line with exactly what I said between 50 and 60. Betty saying 40. Okay, I'll meet you halfway. 45,000, 50,000 makes perfect sense.
A nice person behind the scenes.
He's like another fruit. They can stick it up their ass.
Yeah, I'm sure you idiots are always on Rumble.
Karma's
That's okay.
real. I'm telling you, karma doesn't forget.
Okay, so now you got to rewire. Can you rewire?
Never,
Can everybody hear me?
unfortunately.
Hey, yo, bitch, let me get some water and some lemon. Can y'all hear me? I
What is this? Yes, unfortunately, we can fucking hear you.
don't even know if y'all can hear.
Nonsense. Nobody's forcing you to watch her. You make it out like somebody's twisting your arm or putting a gun to your head to watch her. If she annoys you so much, then don't fucking watch her.
Me.
Yeah, we can.
Sorry, guys. We are working. We've been working all day.
Working all day.
That's why I'm so late. Please forgive me.
Middle of the fucking night again.
It has been a kerfuffle.
Mm.
Yeah, you have been working your ass off. You're going to sleep like a baby tonight.
Oh.
See, they talk shit about him, but when it comes to Craig, he's my papa bear. He'll fix shit. He does things.
So we've gone from her statement that she always used.
Okay, in all fairness, we know Craig doesn't do jack shit. Craig won't even get up to fix the light. So, sorry, Brittany, I'm calling bullshit there.
to say her little thing that, what are you guys talking about? She always used to say brother bear. Now we've moved on to Papa Bear. Do you have a fucking thing with bears? Don't answer that. Please do not ever.
See, commentary like that to me is ludicrous. Like, who cares if she does? So she wants to call her boyfriend Papa Bear. Who gives a fuck? It's their pet name.
Answer that. That's your Papa Bear? If I ever called, oh, good Lord, the look I would get.
Talk all that shit, but when
Who cares what Brittany's pet name is for Craig? It's not your business.
push comes to shove, he takes care of us. That'll be all, baby. Well, you got to rewire, right?
Can we put some gold stars in the chat for?
See, that kind of commentary to me is ludicrous. No, the answer is no, BJ. He doesn't take care of you. He doesn't pay. He doesn't fucking fix things. You're lying out your ass. That's proper commentary for this, because that's real. And that's all stuff that we've heard point out blank. I don't know why nonsense is just nitpicking, like stupid shit, when there's some real shit in there.
Craig's one day a year doing some manual labor. Doesn't sound like he was even successful at completing. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not what they say he is, Heather. It's bullshit. What are y'all up to tonight?
And trust and believe, I am incredibly grateful that Kyle's a general contractor and can do all of this shit. Because I can't even imagine dealing with a Craig.
How is everybody doing? It's cold as a motherfucker. It is so cold. I look like shit. Let me see. Let me show y'all how dark it is out here in these streets.
I mean, it's the middle of the fucking night. What do you expect? You don't live in Alaska where it's dark most of the time and then light all day. Like, what the fuck? Of course it's dark. It's the middle of the goddamn night. What? Oh, Jesus. The brain cells that just misfire constantly in this one.
Oh, how do I do that? I don't even know how I do that. I don't even know how I do it. Hold on. Can y'all see? He's working on the well. I don't know. It's dark. What's going on, everybody?
It's light.
You were in top chat? Okay, so here's your live chat reminder.
Nonsense, please watch videos on how to do eyebrows. I mean eyelashes, thank you. before you start sporting how beautiful you are, you might want to fix your eyelashes.
Jesus Christ.
Got it? Can you guys hear me okay? Put a 1 if I'm coming in loud and clear.
Definitely furries.
That's everything.
Oh my God. I thought you'd been working all day.
I just did that.
Imagine getting mad at Granny or any like Clue or anything and running to BJ. I just can't. That'll never happen. It would never fucking happen. And she's so excited and desperate for views that she's like, yep, I'm going to forget all these other things. When she tried accusing me of shaming her sexual assault, I didn't even speak on it.
Okay, nonsense. How about you try speaking of something other than Britney? Go 1 week and talk about something other than Britney, and let's see your views. At least Britney doesn't pick on one person. And I hate when people make me stick up for someone I don't even like.
But others did. Others sure fucking did. But I guess it's all good as long as they bring views and numbers, right? So weird.
Oop, DeVille. I watched him drive away over the hill.
Flip flops faster than I've seen anything. Stands for fucking nothing.
Oh, I know someone else that stands for nothing nonsense. Look in a mirror.
Way down in Cooterville. How's everybody? I hope y'all are good. Craig's definitely going to need
A word from me. Can you tell her that she's so fucking wrong and she probably should go back and realize why I don't fuck with her or like her? Because
At least she's not going to a therapist, speaking of you. Just saying.
she's got shit all fucked up when she tries to rewrite my history of why I don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with you. You Mr. Ed looking bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
Oh, she was talking about me. Nonsense. I don't fuck with you. You make it out like I care. Bitch, I've never fucked with you. You're a fucking nasty bitch who needs a fucking therapist to talk about Britney. Bitch, sit down.
Hey, Feisty Cooter. Good to see you. Some people are seeing shields now instead of wrenches. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's something YouTube's changing up. What the hell's going on?
We all need full body condoms next to our names. That's the best shield out here. Especially with people like Reality going around and spreading the clap.
Thanks.
Point USA's Kid Rock special. You know. I mean, he's probably eating dirt just because he probably fucking fell over because he's intoxicated. Gee.
You know what I'm saying, right? Like,
No, nobody knows what you're saying. And he obviously doesn't either.
sorry.
You think that fucking Carhartt vest is giving him superpowers to fix a fucking water pump? Can you pray that when he connects the wires that Craig knows what?
In 2 days worth of work. Angela's Clips and Giggles, thank you so much for being a member for 4.
Could have just called a plumber and had him come fix it.
Thank you.
But now that's my girl. Clap, clap.
All right, let me see. We got another one coming in.
Clap, clap.
I saw it.
She's supervising the
Do
job.
you want to wait till tomorrow?
Fuck off.
My God, I can't stand her, but yet here you are watching a stream about her. But you can't stand her. Okay.
That's true.
I don't know how to do anything with wires, but I can look it up.
Cam.
Hold on a minute. Music Tourette's, thank you.
Breakers that continue. And then I'm like, oh, he's on.
Another 11 months. Woo, woo. That's my.
Just cringe at yourself. You would have to have some self-awareness to do that, though. Is this what you call that was freaking
person? And you know what? For that,
I don't think money's going to change that. You're already a shit human in my book, but here we are. So
Again, at least she's not taking clips of you and bringing it to her therapist. That's a whole nother level of fucking psycho. That would be you. Eyelashes.
Say, if me getting rich makes. Yeah.
What a slap in the
What you-
face. I hate it.
Armor, what is up, girl?
Right.
Hey, all you beautiful people. I hope you're good tonight. I hope you're doing good too. Oh, Heather, I know, right? Shayna says, I'm so sorry, reality. I know that it hurts. I lost my uncle 2 weeks ago, and
We did so good, but
you just got down to that. Like, you just get up in the morning and walk out here and wire it.
Chrissy, I don't know. I don't know at what time this one was. I think it was more like midnight. Is prepping for like Christmas thing.
Yeah, we're going to be all right. We'll do it in the morning.
Okay, let's be honest for a minute. Some people baby talk their significant others. It's like they're little
It's hurting.
the fucking bitch bent over for
You know,
right,
here.
Nikki?
Hey, just Nicole. Hold on, guys.
And I didn't mean to be sexist in any way because I know some badass women construction workers. Let's just say that there are some badass.
Like
Aries, I have to go with the Patriots because my family's Seahawks fans. So I gotta chances are she didn't shut the door.
can fuck. And I just dropped my keys. Hold on.
She loses her keys.
Hold on.
Don't call Roto-Rooter, call reality.
Kim, I stumble over 3 days to respond. Somebody accusing you or something?
Reminder of why I don't fuck with you. You stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
Nonsense. Nobody wants to fuck with you. I don't know why you fucking think that you're something special. Bitch, you're a joke. Jesus Christ, get off of your fucking high horse. There's more to life than YouTube live numbers. Believe that. And I'm sorry, but anybody that has to see a therapist and bring pictures and screenshots of Britney, dude, you're so below me, I can't even comprehend it. And I'm sorry that you're so stupid you don't even see that. But carry on.
So first and foremost, Sherry. Even though you have Jima Sherry in front of your name. I don't know why you found your way back into my chat last night while I was at the races.
And let me explain this again, okay? I'm going to put this again. Just so everyone understands. Numbers come and go. Even if you have 100,000 subscribers, doesn't mean you can still pull numbers. Just because you're pulling 1,000 people in a live now, talking about one person, that doesn't make you special. Because if that person leaves, you have nothing. All these people that you think are there for you will be gone tomorrow. So you might want to come down off your little pedestal nonsense, because without Clue and everybody sending you people, it's not lasting. So I really, truly wish, I hope that I'm still around when these people fall, because I'm going to laugh my ass off. Literally laugh my ass off.
To
Promote your buddy JP being at the races too. That was some really slick shit that you tried there. Let me tell you this. There's a few of these fucking bitches that are local to me. I wish one of them would. Said, I've been.
Did she actually show that Terry sent the address or just said she has it?
Quick little reminder or synopsis of why I don't fuck with Terry Lynn. Very big, huge situation that people like to forget. She willingly signed paperwork for a fake intelligence agency by the name of At Night to help attempt to hem up people I care about. I didn't even have to care about these people. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And fuck Terry Lynn being such a self-serving, selfish bitch that she would have signed anything to get closer to Dog the Bounty Hunter. Wouldn't you have, Terry Lynn? Not only 24.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I'm just asking you.
No.
Okay.
Tell her to show it.
So the people on panel at this time were Jay, Granny, Sal, Titanium Built, Truth, and Terry Lynn.
Because I'm looking at everything right here. Tell her to show it. Because I'm sitting here looking at people's addresses. I don't even know these damn people.
Well, my question is, did she actually show that Terry sent the address or just said she has it?
Well, I mean, Terry just said she's sitting there with a list of addresses, so she had to have gotten those addresses from her.
She sent me a list of shit. Like she was going to do Granny's watch.
Question. You guys are okay with this? You have to decide. But if you're okay with all this shit happening, and all of it is off the back of a missing child's case, every bit of this.
Okay, I'm going to say again what I said earlier. Nothing is off the back of a missing child. The only person that says that is nonsense. Just because people meet in a group doesn't mean it's off the back of a missing child. She wants to throw that out there for sympathy, and she wants people to be like, oh, they're so horrible. She is the only one that makes it about Sebastian Rogers. Nobody else does. Only her. Remember that.
Was started and carried through the lies,
And just to prove my point, at no point in this transcript does she even hit Sebastian Rogers. The only thing she looked up was her own fucking name. What does that tell you? Why are you only looking up your own fucking name nonsense? Such a joke.
bullshit. In this case, you won't want to be here. Because I don't change my stance on shit like this.
I don't know her. I've had
not know her, but I know her address type thing. But why would Julia need her address?
Listen, she's the RO person. She's like the woman nonsense. She sent me shit about her.
Put your phone on do not disturb and then you won't get fucked up.
So they were talking about sending me an RO because I had the audacity to try to tell Julia to protect herself from promoting Steph the fake dog handler. So what do I get in return? These bitches sending my fucking docs around. I mean, you're not the first one.
Dover said Kaylee.
I have to leave out of this to do that.
We can't hear you.
Oh, you go.
My phone is cracked. It's hers that's cracked.
Your TV's
no,
all.
it's mine because it's my old phone. But yeah, she thinks that Michaela was pretending. I don't know.
That's another thing. Do you remember when she prank called that dude? Very good point. She prank called the Sebastian tip line. Thought it was fucking hysterical.
Granny did that. Nonsense. That was Granny and Jay, not Terry Lynn. I remember it live. That was actually your buddy Granny.
Turned it into content. This is a missing child. And they're prank calling tip lines.
Again, Granny did that. How come you're not coming down on her? How come you're not saying anything about that? I actually forgot about that. Her and Jay did that. Where's the outrage for it?
I had the privilege to block her on this channel. Yes, you did, my friend. Yes, you did. You guys recall that? when she turned prank calling a tip line. Calling people is kind of one of your things, Terry Lynn, isn't it? I've heard that you have spam called other people and harassed them. Why is it that every time a stream's done with you, you're needing to be on the phone calling people?
I think it was Michaela pretending to be Chris.
She says a lot of things.
She traced the IP?
Yes, from my chat. Also, she was doing that from my chats too.
No, she didn't.
You can't do that.
Yes, she did. I don't want to show that stuff.
You can't do it.
Terry Lynn was all good with the fuckery until she got her caught. Right, Megan? She's hard to listen to. Normally, I leave when she comes around. I just check out. Like I said, every creator is going to have a different line in the sand of what they're okay with. But this is why I'm separating myself from all the fuckery, so you guys know from jump where to put me in all of this as shit's flying from one side to the other, and my reasoning for what I say and why I stand on it. When Krama Reels brought to attention that Terry Lynn was her best friend, do you understand now why red flags went off to me? Do you understand why alarm bells went woo to me? I might not make a big deal out of it, but I don't forget some shit. And this is shit I'll never forget. The fucking games that she and others were playing, all surrounding a missing child. The misinformation, the things that have been told, the stories that have been told, all of it is disgusting. And I've got no space for that. None. At all. Moving on.
Can't go around fucking people up and fucking people over and get away with it. You know? Moles.
Has some weird.
Y'all never heard of it?
Well, looky here. Here's that account. And in this video, Eat My Brookie Cookie did a voiceover. So let's go ahead and listen.
30 in the morning here, so it's pretty late / early in the morning, depending on how you want to view that.
Ever on her running across her Cash App is
basically the best that I can come up with for that. So
yeah, I can't remember who was talking about that, but
again, with the green ribbon and the puzzle pieces, that's so fucking this is so disrespectful.
No, this is Betty. This is Betty and the group of them that got the Sebastian tattoos, Giselle, but this
Betty got her tattoo on the shoulder, not on the wrist.
This is not Betty giving the voiceover. This person is Amber Ashley, aka 911 FAFO, aka Eat My Brookie Cookie.
Like on a level of wonder, something blows my mind.
I know I've heard somebody talking about it, but I can't recall what their reasoning was or how.
Primetime Buzz, it's a quote unquote new her tone of voice with just a little bit.
Some way. One and the same, in my opinion. And Brookie Cookie is the person who dropped Truth's name in a chat.
You mean that secret one? Which is funny because this.
Yeah, that's not shocking to me. If it's that black or the Black Velvet account, that person's a hating ass bitch and used to be in BJ's or go in BJ's quite often. So, and doesn't like any of us, used to come talk shit all the time. Yeah. Yeah, no way, no coincidence. Right, Autumn? So let's hear what more Truth has to say.
Is run by Eat My Brookie Cookie. Crazy.
Okay. Up until this point, it was never Eat My Brookie Cookie. They said it was just Brookie Cookie. How all of a sudden is it now Eat My Brookie Cookie? What changed? You want to talk about shady? No point before today did the Eat My ever come up. It was always just Brookie Cookie. Now all of a sudden there's a Eat My Brookie Cookie? Who changed it? And when? And why? Think about that for a second.
Right? And then you go, who the fuck is that? And you go, oh, okay. That makes sense. Eat My Brookie Cookie. Who could that possibly be? It wouldn't be Amber FAFO, would it?
I think he walks that body moving.
The same person that when I was in Minnesota was telling me where I should go instead of where I was at because it would be safer. That same Amber
This is why I'm glad you're in here, Body, because you know I'm done. Was Minnie, was Terry Lynn's best friend, was Sally. I didn't know that until recently. I kind of stay in my little bubble, and then when
none of this has anything to do with the other. It's just all a bunch of quinky dink because Jay for Justice is just so innocent.
Nah, I don't think there's a lot of people that are innocent, actually.
100% live in the same Georgia places as Seth, though. Yes, I've seen texts between her and Tony on Mother's Day.
And did that because you miss Ritz in front of you. Ember FAFO is from the 90-day community. Bex, isn't that ironic? And I disagree that Truth would dox them. All right. Yeah, there's not. And I'm going to show you some other stuff. Because that Eat My Brookie Cookie happened to be involved in a really weird conversation a year ago.
It's just odd. About people's information. It's almost like we stepped into a time machine and went back 18 months.
That's not the same person. Yeah.
Y'all got more screenshots.
The 911 won't allow people
to movement.
Okay. That's enough of that one. You guys can go watch that one, though. I just wanted to show you that account that he was showing and who is that account dropping links, because that's an interesting, and the voice there, which sounds like, I mean, in my oh shit, there's Body. The weirdness begins. I'm just joking.
So you're up here with us.
Hi. Hello. Hey, Minnie.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, right off the bat, Minnie, aka Chroma Reels, just joined the panel. Hey, Earth.
I don't see her.
It says I'm in here.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Hey, girl. Hello.
I gotta be quiet. My husband is asleep, y'all.
So we are two separate people.
So you know about this? Like you was involved in this? So the you said the picture, right?
All I did was
Why would Chroma Reels go up as Minnie?
see the live Justin was showing, and I couldn't figure out what I was looking at, and so I took the screenshots.
Yeah, I just read Granny's post. I agree with Granny. This is likely like why a bunch of us, for some reason, they're hell-bent to push this narrative that some of us were involved or knew or were friends with or were coming out exposing this person on behalf of. No, that's not it. Some of us are just looking for the fucking truth and want these people away from us. Yeah, many of them, many of them did. And then they rebranded themselves, slid right fucking in here under the Chroma Reels. Some people have known all of the all along that this person was Crama Reels. And I got no answers.
Now you're talking Terry Lynn or Freedom?
No, Freedom.
Okay. Well, somebody's saying she's laughing about it, then she thinks it's all funny as hell.
Well, she's not really in this for Sebastian, then, is she?
Nope. I don't think this is funny at all.
I don't think this is funny at all.
I don't either. And
Can someone tell me why Crama Reels would go up as mini? I mean, you might be right, Sag. I don't know, but something's not right with this whole thing.
Terry Lynn has had, I know y'all are, I don't care if y'all don't believe this or not, but she has nothing to do with this at all.
No, she knew nothing about it. We tried to keep this away from her.
Yes. I didn't find someone fast. Y'all can go look at Minnie's page. Has anyone done that?
Right.
I told you that we did it.
I used to be a dog foster out in California. My God.
I didn't hear
That's
you.
all I do.
I'm sorry, I don't know the name.
Me? Pineapple.
Pineapple. Hi, Pineapple. And the other one's Cheesy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm cheesy.
Sunny, I feel like we all do at this point. I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking pissed. I'm really trying to keep my head on straight right now, but I'm fucking pissed. People are fucking sending Clue and Cletus's doxes, Truth's docs around, my docs around, Granny's docs around. And for what at the end of the day? For fucking what? What is this? What good is this all doing? Nothing. It hasn't shut any of us up yet, has it? Sure as fuck won't. But the connecting pieces are fucking crazy. And why instantly did you hear Minnie right there, aka Crama Reels, go into, oh no, we tried keeping Terry Lynn. Why is innocent little Terry Lynn never involved in anything, but always involved in everything? Asking the creators that had communication with Crama Reels, why was
kind of like QB?
The number one thing that tried to get pushed off is, well, you should contact Terry Lynn. Terry Lynn. Terry Lynn. Sending Terry Lynn's phone number. The fuck? I love Cheesy Weezy. I adore Cheesy. Cheesy is a straight shooter. Another one of our good people.
Hi, Cheesy. I didn't hear what you said, Pineapple. I apologize. What did you say?
I don't even remember now at this point because this is just.
You said something about looking at it. I asked if you'll look.
I would zoom in on this if I could, but I can't. But if you do have it, so this is an interesting conversation. And if you pay attention in the chat, it's pretty interesting who was there for this. I didn't watch this. I wanted nothing to do with any of these people in the blob photo. It was a fuck you forever for me to anybody involved in this shit. And these are all messy bitches. I just wanted nothing to do with it. But now I'm like, holy fuck.
Looked at her page or something.
Is coming out making community posts such as this. Community post, impersonation notice. I need to make my community aware of something important. You're a lying fucking bitch. A lying bitch is what you need to make your community aware of. There is another YouTube channel impersonating my channel using similar branding, name, or presentation in a way that could confuse viewers into thinking it's me. It's not. For safety and clarity, I will never ask you to contact other creators on my behalf. I will never DM you from a backup or an alt channel claiming urgency. My official content and communication came only from this channel. You fucking lie, Sally, Minnie, Crama Reels. I'm not going to amplify the impersonating channel by naming or linking shit. Victimhood. I'm being framed. And you know what this bitch has been doing? Here, listen to me. You know how fucking many of these people are trying to pass this off because of the hate for Jay? That Jay got my attention on this. Jay, like, I can say it and tell.
Oh.
If that's the. Yeah, Crime Chronicles.
I'm not. Right.
I feel like, okay, I'm going to just be.
And grace upon grace too.
Yeah, I was just thanking people in her chat. They were they were
Giving
you know,
you credit for
pot because it's not going to fucking work. I'm sick of that shit. Pop over. I talked to him for a few minutes. Crime Chronicles and I are having a conversation. We're like, if I'm up there just to pop on, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I don't cookie account that sent that.
That came in and were putting Gorilla Nation in the chat, right? And so I had kind of mentioned it, but never made it a
Graham, it is since 2024. And I'm like, who the fuck is this person doxing Clue and Cletus and fucking, like, that just seems so fucking weird.
On another note, though,
we can't confirm that.
Okay, this is the part that I was waiting for. Here we go. I can't listen to nonsense and all her petty bullshit.
That secret room links back, and then that screenshot you sent makes me fucking hit my head even harder because it's just cram it in this fucking eat my brookie cookie account, and that person's not fucking hiding.
Now remember, nonsense keeps saying over and over that she can't handle people that do fuck shit behind the scenes. But as I showed you earlier, Queen Bee does fuck shit behind the scenes. Make it make sense.
Well, the main two questions I've got right now is why Jay's Discord. Why Jay's Discord. I've seen the screenshots that show that Jay had a problem with everybody that's in, that's been on the fucking receiving end of the fuck shit. That's question number one. And question number two is what created the fallout at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, 45 minutes after BJ's live ends, for Jay to start this whole cycle of fuckery to be shown. That's the two questions I've got.
With all due respect, Queen, I didn't have these questions yesterday. It wasn't until Truth did that live stream and I was able to watch it after the races that I even had these questions about the eat my brookie cookie. So these weren't questions, and Terry Lynn was up there. You ain't ever going to get me on a panel with her because I will lose my ever loving fucking hell, because that bitch is nothing but a fucking messy bitch.
Well, see, that's kind of what happens when we start, covering things, because it does start putting things together for other creators.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's why I was like, wait a second here. This doesn't make.
Guys, I don't know how we would ever survive without the detective skills of nonsense and elevated truth. I don't know how we would ever survive. Please tell me something they put together that hasn't been said prior. I don't know why they both think they're fucking geniuses. Just saying. And I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful to anybody, but they're not the greatest detectives at all.
Makes sense though on this one.
And Terry Lynn.
It kind of reminds me of Jay. They start a bunch of shit, they start a bunch of drama, and then they pretend they're the ones that solve it. That's what it feels like.
Like that part of it, nothing that I have questions for. She's just a messy bitch and a whole other side piece of it. I mean, she seems to be linked or friends with, these are all people that are friends with her or whatever, but I don't ultimately know that she is involved in that shit. She was just a sideline distraction yesterday. Chroma Reels didn't take that link, but then makes a fucking post hours ago and says she's being impersonated. Get the.
Okay, here's another thing that I have an issue with. I love when people say she wouldn't take a link. She doesn't owe you shit. If someone has their own panel, they don't need to take a link because you told them to. No, they don't. They could take a link wherever the fuck they want to take a link, and it doesn't necessarily have to be on your panel. All right, nonsense, come take a link. Come take a link on my panel. Elevated Truth, come take a link. Just because I say it and you don't come doesn't make you a bad person. So stop insinuating that, she's an asshole because she didn't come take a link on your panel.
The fuck out of here.
What?
What up?
Bitch, yeah.
What up?
Hey, Queen. This shit's just losing.
I just want to go back over into my little corner.
I don't blame you, Truth. And that's what I'm kind of like. I'm just done with the fucking games. I'm done with the fucking sideline shit. I'm done with the fucking this has been turned upside down for no reason. Like, and all of this is off the back of Sebastian Rogers. Every bit of this is off.
Oh my God, none of this is off the back of Sebastian. Again, you are the only degenerate that keeps saying it's off the back of Sebastian. It has nothing to do with Sebastian at all. So all these detectives over here can't fucking figure out that this has nothing to do with Sebastian. Or that none of this is on the back of Sebastian. Again, just because people meet in a group doesn't make everything they say and do off the back of Sebastian.
The back of Sebastian Rogers. People are being doxxed. Shit's being thrown here or there. You know, I get we're not all going to see eye to eye and get along and shit, but there used to be at one point in time, like this blob photo.
I don't believe so.
Like I said, this shit, like all of this, that wasn't my issue with Chroma Reels. Chroma Reels brought her attention and vision. She brought her ass right to me.
Oh my God, dude, you're nobody. You are like B. Tim. You're a fucking legend in your own mind nonsense. Oh, she ran right to me. She came right to me. Nobody gives a fuck. You really think you're something special nonsense. You're a fucking joke. And the more you talk, the more you prove it.
Yeah, see, I didn't know all this, but that's why I asked you yesterday if you wanted to come up so we can try to get to the bottom of it, because they didn't say much about any of it.
How does Queen Bee not know anything? It's been talked about on her panel for 4 fucking days straight. Please tell me how she doesn't know anything. Winston! Please tell me how she doesn't know anything.
Yesterday either. I didn't see any posts made until this morning when somebody screenshotted it to me.
That's right.
But I gave her ample opportunities to come talk to me and tell me the truth and to be honest about shit. As far as Kramit goes, Kramit and Cromarils are 2 different people. And UA, stop being a dumb fucking bitch. You know that because you tried to dox her on my fucking panel yesterday.
We know that.
I owe you a motherfucking ass chewing anyways, bitch. I'm not going to do it over here. I'll have respect for nonsense and not do it over here, but
I already chewed UA's ass.
Yeah, well, that dumb fucking cunt's got some shit coming for real. Anyways, on another note, though, as far as Kramit goes, I remember Kramit being with Jay as far back as I can remember.
Yeah.
When the fallout happened in Chicago.
Now, mind you, this live happened today. Queen Bee has literally been on her own panel for 4 days in a row. People have discussed this. It's pretty much all Queen Bee has discussed on her panel for days. Please tell me how she doesn't know anything. Like, what? Are you that fucking high you can't remember what's gone on your panel for the last 4 days?
Called me a snake. Kramit was with her then too. And like I said, I've been getting screenshots from her Discord for 8 months now.
I don't question that. I question the timing of July 2024. From the sounds of it, Kramit reestablished, potentially recreated themselves July of 24. They said that they had a surgery and then they came back out. July of 24 is when that fucking Mensa panel of calling Terry Lynn to the carpet happened on Jay's, and all of everybody's doxes, you know, who was passing Julia Valente.
Mm-hmm.
That's when that was uncovered. My problem is with the whole Kramit situation, and I 100% agree. Kramit and Chroma Reels are 2 separate people, completely separate. There's just nothing vetted. And now we're finding out that Kramit is sending these screenshots that aren't adding up. They're not adding up. They're just not. Sending fake emails to BJ, fuck that shit.
Yeah, that's been going on. Jay's been having her do that shit. Girl, that ain't nothing new. Ain't none of this anything new. That's why I said I thought the shit was old from before with the picture.
No.
As far as the emails and the doxing go, yeah, she been asking for that shit. Jay is not new. She got 100,000 subs. She's not fucking new to this bullshit.
But do we have
like I came in with Kay? Kay and Jay were real life best friends. They grew up together. They went to high school together. They were like real life best friends.
I get that.
So Jay's been doing this shit. This is nothing new for her.
But do we have proof of that? Do we have proof of Jay asking Kramit to send emails?
Where are we going to get that from?
What was it said?
Ding, 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 ding. Leo Lats, 100%. All of a sudden, Nonsense is getting the attention for the bee she's been desperately seeking. Perfectly said.
Between them, do we know it? Did Kramit?
I have no idea. I mean, that's like me saying something to you. I can only tell you what I'm being told what I know. I don't have any proof of nothing. I have no text messages. I don't screenshot. Okay. I don't share my private messages. I'm not doing that shit. No, fuck all that.
I didn't know. That's why I was saying.
Yeah, I don't do that. I wouldn't do that anyways. I don't give a fuck who it is.
That I will say about the bee, she's right. She doesn't share text messages. I know this personally.
Well, Kramit, if Kramit's saying that though, or I don't know how you made the jump that Jay was having Kramit do that shit to BJ.
It was a big ass joke when it happened. I don't, like I said, I mean, I know you don't really pay too much attention to what really goes on sometimes. You know what I mean? Like you kind of do your own thing over here.
Yep.
So you missed quite a bit of stuff. But yeah, it was a big ass joke about it. It was a big ass. We laughed about that shit, joked about it. It was hilarious.
Okay. So here we have Queen Bee admitting that she knew that Kramit sent Brittany the fake emails and that they all laughed about it. Clue also said she knew. But Nonsense doesn't stand for that kind of fuck shit. So Nonsense, why are you not calling this out? Why is it okay that they knew about it? Because you just said that you don't put up with that kind of shit, and that's fucked up. But the bee is sitting here telling you that they knew about it and they laughed about it. Which, to be fair, quite honestly, I don't see why they wouldn't laugh about it. I would laugh about it. It's not harming anybody. It is kind of funny.
Back when Jay was having her do it. But now all of a sudden it's an issue. It's a problem. I mean, it was hilarious back when it was being done.
I didn't think it was hilarious at all. I didn't know it was fake emails going to her. I had no idea.
Yeah. Oh, they had been sending fake emails to her.
Did you guys know?
The first time.
I didn't know. You're talking about like when she was playing like certain creators.
Like, I don't know about certain creators. I just know that she's been having emails getting sent to her, and I thought everybody was aware of that. You, all of us, I thought everybody was aware of that.
Oh, I can tell you, I wasn't aware of nothing.
How do we know? But how do we know Jay was having her do that?
Oh, that's what I was told. So, I mean, I don't know if there's a screenshot. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I don't screenshot my inbox, and I won't.
Okay, so you weren't aware of that either, Clue, that Kramit pretended to be Duty Ron. And
no, I knew that.
I wasn't aware that she was Duty Ron, no, but I was aware that she had sent her a fake ass email. The Duty Ron and all that bullshit came out before, or I mean after, I'm saying, but the fake email shit, yeah. I mean, she sent her fake email.
This might be the only time in her life that B is actually being honest. And I hate to say it, but I agree with everything she's saying. Yeah, it's funny. It is funny. But here's almighty Nonsense who can't call out B. And now she's like, oh, but Clue, you didn't know about it either. And Clue's like, yeah, I did. But let's see how Nonsense handles what she doesn't stick up for. Didn't she just say that Shady stands for nothing and that all these people stand for nothing? We're about to hear someone who talks out of her ass and stands for nothing.
Emails, that's not
the only thing
that's nothing new. I don't know why we're acting like it is.
The only thing I had not heard was Jay was having her do it.
Why do I
was
feel
told
like
Jay was having her do it? Like as a joke, like as in it was a funny thing, you know, like they were joke, like she was joking around, sending her an email, ha ha ha, and they did, and it was funny. I didn't know nothing about the Duty Ron bullshit and all that. Didn't know about that.
Yeah, the chat's saying they didn't know this either. It's new to most of us. Did you talk about that on a live, Queen?
I mean, she said it in
Right.
chats. Like,
I
she
mean,
would
this is
say it in chats. That's
Cram
me.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
like
Talk about standing for nothing. 2 people have told you they knew nonsense. You just went on a 10-minute fucking tirade how you think it's disgusting and you don't stand for it. I played it earlier. But now you find out your friends knew. You're like, got your tail between your legs. You're not saying anything. You're like, well, it's new to us. My chat didn't know. Why aren't you reaming the 2 of them out, nonsense? You want to sit there and preach how people stand for nothing.
yeah, I was gonna say it was a fucking joke. I'm like I said, I didn't know it was a big deal. Well, then again, I didn't know she wrote Duty Ron in them either. So
yeah, that was all new to me. All of that shit was all new. So that's why I was like, yeah, I had no fucking clue that this was a joke. And I didn't see her saying it in chat. So, but I also didn't really pay attention like that. So.
You are such a weak ass fucking bitch. Stand for your morals, nonsense. You said earlier when it was Kramit how serious it was and what a piece of shit they were. And anyone that knew, you're going to expose and you're such a fucking fake ass weak bitch. Call out your own friends, bitch. You can't do it. You're a fucking loser. And you guys hear this in real time. Like, what a fucking bitch. You're so weak.
Nonsense. It's news
well,
to you.
and
What
she
do you
would
mean
yell at
it's news?
Kramit all the time. She would be like, Kramit, stop emailing me. Kramit, stop doing this. Kramit, stop doing
Yeah,
that.
she knew
We
it.
always laughed about that shit. Always. It was hilarious. We all laughed about the shit.
I figured it was content farming BJ a little bit. That's what I
mean,
figured.
yeah, she would always go over there and troll her. Fuck, she had 100 goddamn troll accounts. What the hell? I mean, fuck, BJ would read the emails out loud, like on a fucking
Yeah,
live.
she literally read them.
What?
Come on, nonsense. Why aren't you standing up for yourself? Why aren't you standing for what you believe in, nonsense? Tell me.
What the fuck? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand how everybody's acting brand new to this shit. Like, this was all done on live streams.
Yeah, none of us are acting brand new to it. And I think that's kind of dismissive to put it off like that because none of us are acting dismissive. A lot of us didn't know that this fuck shit was going on. And then to find out that Kramit is sending Clue and Cletus's doxes in Discords and getting dropped.
Well,
and
see,
then
that's the thing, they're not, though, that I'm aware of. I wasn't aware that they were dropped in any Discords at all.
But they were.
The only one that I was aware of was that it was sent from.
Good save, nonsense. Let's now talk about the doxes. Good save for yourself so you don't look like the weak bitch that you are that can't stand on their own fucking morals.
Jay and Kramit's inbox, and then Jay dropped it on her community tab. I was not aware that it was sent into any Discords. It was never dropped in mine. Whose was it dropped in?
I thought that was a Discord message between
No,
them.
and I've said over and over again, it was an inbox message that I was aware of. From what I was told, Kramit and Jay had an inbox message together, just the 2 of them. Jay screenshotted that and shared it onto her community tab. When I seen that she had done that, I said, in my opinion, she did that specifically to dox Clue and Cletus out, not to share their inbox, but to dox her the fuck out.
I do agree.
Everyone in this community knew her and Kramit were friends. Everyone knew her and Kramit had talked. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I just assumed everybody knew her and Kramit were friends because Kramit was in her Discord and always in her chats, and that's where she hung out at. You know, like that was her spot, or I guess you could say.
Yeah, see, I didn't pay attention to Kramit being only there because I always saw Kramit in clues, or like I saw Kramit everywhere. So I didn't know that she only.
Well, yeah, she diddy bop, but her main place was Jay. Like that's where I met her from. That's where I seen her at. That's where I knew her from. Like I've always seen her over at Jay's. You know what I mean? So I didn't know she was from a different community or from anywhere else. I didn't know she had been around or whatever you were saying before. I didn't know all that.
Yeah, that's
all new to me. I feel like I'm being lied to about certain stuff too. So
that whole fucking drop off of Just Saying's video, I 100% felt like it was just an opportunity to put it out that Kramit was dropping those behind the scenes and look over here, whatever. But at the same time, why the fuck is Kramit doing this shit? And
that is true. That is true. So she did reference Just Saying's video when she put that screenshot, or that, yeah, when she made that community post, she was referencing Just Saying's video.
Yeah, she attached.
Good point. Why did it take QB 3 days to tell nonsense if this wasn't new info? They let her go on and on and on for days. Just tell her now that everybody already knew and nonsense busted out nothing new. Good point. Because she probably couldn't remember because she's so fucking stoned, she can't remember.
It to it for no fucking reason, and it makes no sense because there's nothing in that fucking video. We went through it and looked at all of it, Cletus, and we were like, what the fuck? How did you get that off of this? Like, there is nothing to me that makes sense that using Just Saying's video to drop those attached to it, they don't add up. So I figured it was just an opportunity to put it out there that Kramit was doing this.
Yeah, now see, I didn't know about the duty run and all that. I just knew that she was because we would hear as we were reviewing BJ, we would hear her say, "God damn it, Kramit, stop emailing me, Kramit, stop messaging me, Kramit, I've blocked 100 of your accounts." You know what I mean? Like she would troll her. It was, so I guess I just thought everybody was.
All right. I have listened to a lot of stuff of Brittany getting covered. I don't ever remember her calling Kramit out multiple times. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I don't remember BJ constantly calling out Kramit.
Was aware of it.
Yeah, the chat's saying they're not either. And the hashtag I come in peace when Kramit would go into BJ's. That was always weird to me. The whole.
I thought that just started.
I think it did. I think that part of it did, but obviously they were fucking around a lot longer than a lot of us recognize.
Yeah, those. I mean, like I said, it had been going on. Obviously, when she would holler it out. I mean, I thought everyone was aware of it when she would be like, "Stop emailing me, Kramit. Stop fucking messaging me, Kramit. Stop coming in here. I've blocked 100 of your accounts, Kramit."
Well, yeah, because she does always do that. She did the same thing with Chroma Reels, right? She'd be like, and
But see, Chroma Reels was different to me because Chroma Reels would actually like message her like legit messages. Like Kramit, I knew was trolling, just talking shit to laugh and whatever, right? But Chroma Reels would actually message her and be like, send her shit, like tell her you're doing misinformation or.
Okay, that's a lie. Now, Brittany recently revealed that Chroma Reels had, I do, Laura, it happened. No, but it happened often or only once. I know the Chroma Reels, Brittany recently outed that Chroma Reels had messaged her. But I don't remember continually about Kramit. Maybe it's a new thing. I haven't listened to Brittany in like 2 weeks.
Or she would send her like a fucking like legit emails. You know what I mean? Like conversation emails. Like whereas Kramit would troll.
Okay, here's my other question. They say over and over that Brittany is a liar. And she is a liar. I mean, they're not making that up. But why do they believe Brittany about this now? How come Brittany's such a liar when it comes to them, but Brittany now is not a lawyer? I mean, is not a liar. Lelots, I've said the exact same thing. Just like your longtime friend of Mod QB, Blank Screen has been trolling, harassing, and real life tormenting creators. Facts. But she doesn't believe in this fuck shit. Nonsense doesn't fuck with people that do shit like that.
Chroma Reels seemed like she was trying to like legit give her information or correct her misinformation or like reaching out to be nice kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's how I took it. I don't know. And BJ didn't always have a Discord prior to this. So they didn't Discord with her. They emailed with her from what I took it as.
No, that's probably right.
And I mean, when we're reviewing BJ, I know I'm not the only one that's heard her say. I mean, I can go point out through all of her fucking streams where Kramitz went in there and talked shit to her, emailed her, or said shit to her, or...
Okay, now think about this for a second. Why would Queen Bee know exactly every single stream that Kramitz went into to fuck with BJ? How would she know that? And again, she just said that she can tell you every live that Kramitz went in to BJ's to fuck with her. Well, the only reason she would know every live is if, one, she wasn't high all the time, but two, if she's the one that sent Kramitz in there. That's the only way she would be able to know every live, if she was involved. But nobody picks up on that one. And I'll play it again in case you missed it.
Stop coming in here. I blocked 100 of your accounts, Kramitz.
Well, yeah, because she does always do that. She did the same thing with Chroma Reels, right? She'd be like, and
But
Chroma
see,
Reels.
Chroma Reels was different to me because Chroma Reels would actually like message her like legit messages. Like Kramitz, I knew was trolling, you know, just talking shit to laugh and whatever, right? But Chroma Reels would actually message her and be like, send her shit, like tell her you're doing misinformation, or she would send her like like a fucking like legit emails. You know what I mean? Like conversation emails. Like whereas Kramitz would troll, Chroma Reels seemed like she was trying to like legit give her information or correct her misinformation or like reaching out to be nice kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's how I took it. I don't know. And BJ didn't always have a Discord prior to this. So they didn't Discord with her. They emailed with her from what I took it as.
No, that's probably right.
And I mean, when we're reviewing BJ, I know I'm not the only one that's heard her say. I mean, I can go point out through all of her fucking streams where Kramitz went in there and talked shit to her, emailed her, or said shit to her, or...
I can point out in all the streams. Interesting.
See, this is where I'm confused because I don't review her shit, right? Like I talk about shit she does, right? But I don't review her shit, and I've never paid any attention to Jay ever.
Yeah.
So
well, Jay has liked you for a long ass time. She has never liked you really,
and I'm not losing any sleep over it.
I mean, I'm just saying that's why it's. I mean, I just think that's why you pretty much were targeted at that point or whatever because she didn't like you, you know.
Well,
like as far as like the troll accounts go, because she's always, from what I knew, she's always like trolled. Like that's nothing new. Like when I was a mod for Critical K and J and K had a podcast together. It was called Murder Rap Sesh. They were like had this podcast or whatever. They got into a big ass blowout. The podcast went by the wayside. J went her way. K went her way.
Leo the Lioness, I can only answer for myself, and I've never spoke to Kramitz once.
Oh, do they wish it was that simple? Oh, if only. And K and J, yeah, they had a falling out that was hard. Then Jay did some shady shit and stole all of Critical K's stuff. They went back and forth. It was ugly. Ugly.
I've spoke to Kramitz and I've asked several questions. Several questions of Chroma Reels as well.
On her phone?
No, on Discord. Like Discord chats or whatever.
Here's another thing, right? That
can you imagine knowing so much about somebody that you allegedly don't like? I swear, QB knows more about Britney than she does about her own panels.
tells me Kramit's fucking straight up lying. So the screenshot that you had on the screen was taken yesterday at, what is that, 8:12 p.m. from Discord.
The one I took?
But Kramit's going to tell me that they don't have any other shit anymore. Nah, y'all motherfuckers need to quit playing games. This is crazy as hell.
See, I don't know what screenshot you're talking about.
The one that Nonsense had on the screen that kind of sparked my curiosity because I hadn't seen it.
Okay, I was to say, can I see it? I haven't
Maybe Kramit's blank screen.
seen it either. I was live doing that Guthrie stuff, so I didn't see it. What does it say?
It's the screenshot of where Kramit.
Okay, was invited to. Is this like a room or something? Or
Yeah,
is
this
it
is
somebody's?
a super secret Krama room.
Now the name changed to that. Okay. Whose room is this? Is this in Jay's?
We don't know. We have no idea.
Okay. But Kramit sent this to you?
No. So Truth sent this to me.
Oh, okay.
What's on the screen is Truth showing it on his live yesterday.
Okay.
I hadn't seen that, so that's why I hopped up here. And then Truth sent it to me, and I'm sitting here looking at it, and I'm like, this screenshot was taken yesterday at 8 o'clock at night. But how the fuck is it that it's taken at 8 o'clock at night, but Kramit's going to tell me they don't have any of this anymore?
Yep.
So this came from Kramit?
I don't know. That's the other side of it.
You think none of them know where this came from? Just go into everyone's and see who has a super secret Krama room. I think they know damn well where this came from.
Did you say
it was given to me by my moderator, who in turn I'm told got it from Krama.
Lee Lots, I wish I could hide that. Clue and Cletus and Nonsense need to realize QB has been knee-deep in trolling them with Kramit. Catch on, investigators. Amen.
Oh, Krama, not Kramit.
Kramit, sorry, Kramit.
Got it from Kramit.
Correct. That's my understanding.
Okay, so it did. So this screenshot on here came from Kramit. Kramit told you guys they didn't have anything else, right? Is that what I'm getting?
Right. That's right.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm still trying to piece everything together. You know what I mean? I'm still still trying. Like I said, I'm still putting shit together. I didn't see this screenshot. Didn't even know this was out, or I didn't see your live stream from yesterday. I was still watching it. I fell asleep watching Clues restream it last night.
I'm not very popular. It's okay.
Well, no, I mean, I just I had fallen asleep. I haven't had a chance to. I knew yours. Actually, 2 or 3 people told me to go watch yours. That you had busted Jay out for some troll accounts or something.
Well, I mean, it's just screen. I didn't do anything. It's just screenshots that were sent to me. I wasn't around when some of these screenshots were taken. I wasn't even on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So they didn't come from me. This is what's so crazy to me. I may have something to say about somebody, but I don't do no backseat nothing. Like none. So it's just like, what is the reason for all this?
Yeah, that's what I would like to know too.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's hold on, that bitch. They found it out. They found it last night. That's why I got it.
When does QB ever read chat, especially someone else's chat? And yet here she is avoiding a question by reading a chat comment. She never reads chat comments, ever. Not in her own chat, not in anyone else's chat. But let's avoid a question and read it.
Last night. Okay.
Well, but see, my problem with that, right, is they say they found it last night. Well, you don't find something that you don't have, and you don't take a screen.
Leelats, that's the whole point of this live. I agree with you. All of a sudden, QB's not around, doesn't know. QB has been live for 15 hours every single day between 2 channels. Literally every day. They talk about people, you know, Brittany not spending time with her kids. When does QB ever touch grass? She's literally on from 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning until 2 o'clock in the morning every fucking day. But she don't know what's going on.
Screenshot of it from a Discord the night that you say you found it if you've already left the fucking Discord. They're lying.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up. Straight the fuck up lying. Y'all got to talk to Kramet. Well, a lot of us don't even fucking know Kramet.
I've tried. I mean, I've tried talking to Kramet, and from my understanding, they said they didn't have a problem talking to you guys. I guess
and I mean, and I look, I got straight up said, what have you got? Right. And we said it the other day, you got 24 hours, drop what the fuck you got, put it out yourself. But yet we are fucking 3 or 4 days later, and we're still getting screenshots from a current Discord message that they say they don't fucking have anymore. I don't need to talk to a liar. You want to clear your fucking name, put your bullshit out. Like, that's just the way I see it.
And I will say I was offered to have a conversation with Kramet, and here's where I stand on that. Where the fuck does it benefit me? Come out here and talk to the community. Me having a conversation with Kramet only puts me in the middle of shit that I don't belong in.
See, here's my other question. Why does Kramet owe any of these people an explanation? She doesn't, or he doesn't. I don't know why they think they're so important that somebody owes them something. Kramet doesn't owe them shit. Okay, Kramet was trolling. Get over it. Kramet paid you guys lots of money. Get over it. They don't owe you an explanation. You're not anybody in their life.
Right? I've never talked to Kramet.
Yeah, no, I thought Clue and Cletus were going to have a conversation with Kramet.
I've got a Discord string with Kramet, and I did it that way so that I could document it. And then when they said something that contradicted something they had said earlier, is when we made that announcement. Look, you want to keep going, you need to stop fucking middleman and stuff. Put your stuff out and stand on it. Don't put anybody else in the mix of it. And just to clarify,
And again, I go back to what I said earlier. This is Jay. This is everybody trolling them. I wouldn't doubt it if Kramet was JLR. It's just Jay trolling. Get over it.
Just to clarify, people are saying that the screenshot says January 17th. I understand that, but what y'all aren't seeing is the entire screenshot, and the metadata on the entire screenshot says it's straight from a Discord, and it was taken last night at 8 o'clock, which tells me that.
I don't understand why he keeps saying last night. It says 1/17/26. That was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I don't know where he keeps getting last night. It says right here, 1/17/26. This video was today. Last night would have been 2/7. What am I missing? Hey, Amber. I just don't know why he keeps saying last night when it says January 17th at 8:20 p.m. Unless he thinks it says 2/7, but no, it says 1/17.
They took the screenshot from Discord last night at 8 o'clock and are saying that they don't have access to that anymore. That's what they told me.
Metadata is a mother trucker.
Oh, yeah.
And that's another thing. How is nobody correcting him that it wasn't last night? It says clearly January 17th. I'm looking for another date. There is no other date. I'm so confused.
Hold on just a second, you guys.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat going every different direction. This is fishy. That's fishy. Trust us. We believe you guys, and that's why we're talking about this. And that's why some of us just want the fucking truth. We just want to know what the fuck games are being played right here with all this shit, because some of us are fucking
nonsense. Stop sounding like a fucking badass. You sound like an idiot.
fed up. That's why we're talking about it. It does seem fishy because none of us fucking know what.
And none of you detectives can see that it says January 17th, 26, while Cletus keeps saying it was last night. So don't tell me your detective skills are any good, nonsense. Because now one person on this panel is correcting him. But I'll show you right there, 117:26. That's what I'm looking at. There's no date after that. And Cletus keeps saying it was last night. No, it was January 17th, not last night.
Hand is doing what and why they're doing it. So
I'm
please
getting
give us,
really irritated by it, to be honest with you.
please give us some fucking patience, because I'm with you. I feel it. I understand. I don't have the fucking answers. I've never spoken to Kramit. Chroma reels can get fucked. They're lying. That's been proven time and time again.
But if he doesn't know, all right, so now I'm lost, Bob. But if he doesn't know where the screenshot came from, how would he get the metadata? You would have to have the metadata. You would have to know where it came from in order to get the metadata. You can't get metadata from a screenshot, but they keep saying they don't know where it came from. Well, then you can't get the metadata out of it. You would have to have the source of where it came from to get the metadata, because that would mean this is fake. I'm so lost. D, I totally agree with you. I said that earlier. That Jay is sitting back laughing her ass off. 100% agree.
I find it weird that all these people are fucking linked up. We have people in our community that are being cost thousands of dollars. There's fake emails going around while they're trying to wrap this person up with NCOs and this person with fucking litigation, costing these people thousands of fucking dollars, content farming BJ at the same time when all this fucking shit's going on. I don't find any of this shit funny.
Content farming BJ? What does that mean? Can someone explain what that means to me? Because I really don't know what content farming BJ means from the person that is content farming BJ for the last 2.5 years. So can someone tell me what nonsense doesn't find funny, or am I mistaking something? Because I'm a little confused on that statement.
I don't find Clue and Cletus's docs being sent and dropped by Kramit funny at all, especially when Kramit was playing in their fucking faces. I don't find it funny that intentional shit's being passed off to Truth to push here, there, or anywhere when Kramit's obviously fucking lying. I don't find none of this shit fucking funny. Period.
Notice how she doesn't throw in what everybody knew prior. Think about that. Think about that. She says that she doesn't find the doxes funny. Did you find it funny when QB was doxing? Was that okay? You had a problem earlier about people doing shit to Brittany. That you had no problem with. You had no problem with people looking stuff up on Brittany. But when it comes to those same people getting looked up, then you have a problem. Well, you can't have it both ways. Do you think Brittany's people are not going to strike back? Do you think Brittany's people are not going to say, I've had enough of their bullshit and come right back at them? I would. Someone's only going to take shit for so long, and then they're going to strike back. Do you think you guys are so fucking important that Brittany's people aren't going to strike back eventually and dox you after you've doxed Brittany? I mean, do you think that's how this works? That you could just get away with everything? I don't think Britney's people thought it was cool of what was done to Britney. I don't think Britney's people thought it was cool that Elevated Truth read out her DV report. I don't think that was cool nonsense, and I can't fucking stand Britney. So, poor Elevated Truth got doxxed? What about what he's done to others? That doesn't count? Fuck you, nonsense, and fuck you, Elevated Truth. If you can't handle what you did to someone else, you can't have it both ways. That's what's wrong with all of them. That's what's wrong with the dark side. They think that they can do whatever they want to people, but when shit comes back to them, oh, that makes Britney a horrible person. No, it doesn't. Do unto others, plain and simple.
I don't find Truth being doxxed fucking funny. I don't find any of the shit funny. I don't stand for any of this shit. This is why I'm very, very boldly, and I speak for me and myself only. I don't fuck with Terry Lynn. I don't fuck with Kramit. I don't fuck with Chroma Reels. I don't fuck with people doing this shit in content farming when there's fucking litigation going on and a missing child.
What is content farming? Please explain this to me. I'm asking you guys, what is content farming? Because all these people do is content farm Britney. And again, nothing is on the back of a missing child. The only person making it that way nonsense is you, nobody else.
Child. All of this is off the back of a missing child. And it's disrespectful as fuck that all of us get caught up in the middle of this shit and expected like we know. No, some of us just want the fucking truth and the answers.
Yeah.
And
all right, I'll give you some truth and answers nonsense. The only person that making this about Sebastian is you. The only person that's even mentioning Sebastian is you. The only person that's making this about a missing child is you. There's some truth. Stick that in your pipe and light it the fuck up.
games being played here, games being played there. I don't stand for any of this shit. So please just be patient because all of us are like trying to unravel what the fuck is going on here. Thank God.
If you don't fuck with Kramit, then why are you so concerned about what's going on? If you don't fuck with Chroma Reels, then why are you so concerned with what's going on? Sammy, that's what I keep saying. Why does she keep bringing up that child? It's sick. I keep saying that over and over and over. I listen to Clue almost daily. I never hear her bring up Sebastian's name or talk about a missing, in that context. Never does BJ bring it up and say, all on the back of a missing child. Granny, never heard her say it. Clue, never heard her say it. Queen Bee, never heard her say it. The only person that says it is fucking nonsense.
Please hit the link. Truth came up and we figured out that that's fucking weird too because there's only 2 people in that. That screenshot really stands out to me because Kramit's going around and intentionally screenshotting shit after saying that they don't have shit. I don't know. It's weird to me.
Yeah, and I can send you a message where she literally says that.
I just don't like the playing in people's faces at all, and it's fucking happening. And I don't understand all of this shit.
Well, unfortunately, I think this is happening more than just here. I mean, I think this is being exposed a little bit, but I mean, I think this is just YouTube to a certain extent. I'm not trying to make excuses, and I'm still the new guy when it comes to everybody up here. But some things I've just learned to be like, laugh about it and keep going, because how much time are we going to spend on people who are actually irrelevant and aren't creators?
Matter of fact, for full transparency, this is literally, what's today? The 8th. This was 2 days ago at 7:17 a.m. Hey, I was told that y'all wanted me to send screenshots and stuff from Discord. I never took screenshots in the Discord. Had I known I needed them, yes, I would have.
Right.
Where I got the screenshots from the message with Crimology the other day. I went back to get more. Her messages do not appear any longer.
But now go up above that to
Well,
where
yeah,
they
because
say
you can
when
delete Discord messages, but she should still have all those other ones from.
But where they say in this message string where they say they left the Discord and didn't take any of that, they didn't screenshot shit right there.
Right, but Krama said it didn't happen in the Discord. She said it happened in the inbox, that it wasn't in the Discord, that the docs was not dropped in the Discord. It was only in the inbox, from what I was told.
Oh yeah, do you have screenshots
This is what I asked
of the conversations where you dump info? I'm curious as to her response to what you gave her. Cram it. I do not. I left the Discord and I didn't save anything, but apparently they do from the comments I've been seeing.
Well, then where are those?
Out on your fucking channel. Don't play middleman. Do it yourself.
Yeah, do that too.
Okay, I was under the impression that you guys wanted her to send you anything private about y'all that was shared or whatever between the two of them, because like I said, I thought this was
You know what I find funny though? Like one day of talking about this would have been smart, but they're all going on for days. Jay waited purposely, like she was very calculated, and when she sent this to them, I find it absolutely fucking hysterical that Jay trolled them. Jay waited until the right moment to send them all this stuff from months ago, and they all fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. And here they are with their tails between their legs, worrying about this and worrying about that, while Jay's over there laughing her ass off, making plenty of money on Nancy Guthrie coverage and just laughing at them. Jay, this is what Jay does. She's following JLR's footsteps. Cause of fury, let them, have inner fighting and cause all a stir. Jay walks away, hands are clean. People want true crime, they'll go over to Jay. Like this, they're so dumb. The best thing they could do is shut the fuck up. Move on from it. But instead, you got nonsense in an uproar. You got elevated truth in an you got everybody in an uproar. While Jay sits back and laughs her fucking ass off at all of you. And you're all too stupid to even see it.
In the inbox. I was not aware or told that this was done in a Discord or a Discord room.
Well, there's a whole Discord about my docs. That whole thing I did a whole live about and broke it down. That's different. That is what it is, whatever.
Yeah, I've
you know
got
what I mean?
room. I know Sludge has my docs, a room in her Discord with my shit in there too. So I know how that goes. But
And the timeline between BJ got the information was 46 minutes into her live, and that's 3 minutes shorter than when the message for the meeting went out.
Right.
So the timeline all matches up and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, these are just people stirring shit.
Right.
So are we going to dedicate our channels to it? I don't know.
Jess, that's something I have questioned too. They fucking act like they're cool with Clue and Cletus, but then send entire fucking backgrounds. And now they're playing fucking games right.
Well, from what I was told, they weren't. This is when they had a big ass fallout, I guess. There was Jay had gotten into it with all of us, and she had called me a snake. Then she went into truth chat under the alt. The big blowout happened. People went their own ways. Kramit went her way with Jay. Obviously, she followed Jay. That's where she went, was with Jay. And then, so they was over there with her. And, of course, like I said, we didn't get along with Jay. We didn't even speak on Jay. We never said shit about Jay or to Jay or none of that.
Yeah, but it almost feels like, if I'm being honest here, that Kramit pretended to stay in Jay's to collect info.
Well, I don't know. I mean, she was pretty cool with Jay. And then she was going, like I said, I have screenshots of the Discord or whatever, and it seemed like they were all right. But then the problem came into play between Kramit and Jay when Kramit made a song about for defending Krama Reels. And Jay was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why did you make that? I don't fuck with her or whatever. And
I happened to look up what content farming is. And it says a YouTube content farm is a channel that mass produces low quality, often clickbait videos, sometimes using AI purely to generate ad revenue by exploiting trending topics and algorithms, focusing on high volume over genuine value and often spreading misinformation or dangerous hacks to attract views. These channels use sensationalism, titles, thumbnails like 5 hacks you must try, and disclaimers in descriptions to avoid liability, but their primary goal is ad money, not quality content. So this is what Nonsense says that other channels are doing to BJ. Not Nonsense, though. She has quality content. But other channels are using BJ like content farms. Nonsense, my views of you getting dumber just hit an all-time low, an all-time high. That was probably the dumbest thing you've ever said. Just saying.
Kramer was like, well, that's my friend. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? You're not going to tell me who to be friends with or whatever. And that's when the fallout happened between Jay and Kramit. Was because Kramit wanted to be friends with Krama Reels, and Jay did not want her to be friends with Krama Reels. So I don't think Kramit ever took screenshots or ever even tried to not be friends with Jay. She liked Jay. She wanted to be friends with Jay. What I'm saying is Kramit wasn't prepared for the fallout, I don't think. You know what I mean? Jay got pissed the fuck off, pulled her into the YouTube when she made that song about Krama Reels or whatever.
Yeah,
Jay pulled her into the Discord and
now, if I remember correctly, Kramit is Clue's #1 supporter in oh no, that was Kraken. I'm sorry. I take that back.
Kramit doesn't like to do Discord calls or whatever, so she was just like typing back and forth with everybody. Then they went the fuck off and they made her go into the voice chat. She went into the voice room or whatever, into the voice chat. Trixie's Creations can tell you because she's in the chat and confirmed all this shit. She was in that fucking Discord when it went down. They got into a big ass blowout in the fucking.
Can someone explain to me why QB remembers all of this and knows all of this, but can't remember what happened on her panel 5 minutes prior? But she knows all of this. But yet, if you ask her what her buddy said 5 minutes ago on panel, she can't remember. But she sure remembers all this fuck shit. Things that make you go,
voice text room or whatever the fuck, and Kramit was out of the Discord from that point on. It's not blindly believing it. I watched it happen as it was going on because someone was sending Discord messages, and Cletus and Clue can confirm that because I've shown them that. I've shown them the room with all the shit in it, so they've seen it.
Couple things. Botulism asked me to read this. I don't know which one, but I'll catch up on these really quick. Sorry. Thank you for this. Is my head spinning. So the link could be an IP trace for DDoS attacks.
Why is your head spinning over people that you don't fuck with? Nonsense. You sound like such a fool. But yeah, keep it coming. Keep showing who you are.
Botulism said, "Okay, can you get this preach, Becky?" I don't know what I'm preaching. It is Sunday. We're going to church today. Thank you, Kathy, I support you all. Keep doing what you're doing. Well, we're going to get to the bottom of this. Trust me.
I was gonna say, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck and who's lying and what's going on, really.
It's going to come out because I think enough of us are fucking fed up. I know the subs are fucking sick of this shit. But like I said, I'm very straight. I don't fuck with any of this shit. None of it. I don't want nothing to do with any of these people.
Then why are you so concerned with it? Now, someone that really doesn't give a shit, that would be me. I don't care. You're not seeing me like, oh my God, my head is all over the place. Oh my God, I have to get to the bottom of this. Why would I give a fuck? That's somebody who doesn't really give a fuck nonsense. You're like gonna go speak to your therapist about this shit.
have anything to do with these people. They brought attention to themselves by me, and sure as shit, they're linked to fucking.
I know. I mean, it just gets old because, like I said, they did. I mean, the fuck shit happened with the fallout with the picture and shit. And I'm like, okay, you know, they know you guys don't want to be a part of it. Like, I'm all about second chances and shit. Don't bring this bullshit over here. Don't do that. And what did they do?
Did exactly that.
Yeah.
And it sounds like
it's just frustrating, very frustrating, very upset. So then I go to him when all this shit happens, and I'm, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I was watching it as it was going down. I mean, I was watching, like I said, there's people who can vouch for that. Trixie's in here. She was in that Discord. Well, there's a lot of people in that Discord. Matter of fact, I can pull the shit up right now. Like I said, they can fucking confirm that.
But that doesn't, to me, that doesn't.
So I watched it. So I watched it as it was going down. That's the only reason why I said Kramer don't have to tell me anything. I watched it. I watched it.
You and I were on the fucking phone, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Matter of fact, I think we was, because I was like, oh shit, Kramer's getting fucking her ass ripped right now.
I think we were, not I think we was. It's I think we were.
Yeah, you were like, I'm gonna go live.
Yeah, I was like, oh, yep, and I was getting ready to go live. Yeah, yep.
Plagialism, thank you. Discord has an inbox. That's where the docs went. Thank you.
They pulled her ass into that fucking voice chat and went the fuck off on her. I remember it. Yes, I'm telling you. Jay was mad as fuck. She was pissed. She did not want Kramer over here. She did not want her being friends with any of us. She did not want her being friends with Kramer Reels. She was mad as fuck, and then she got booted from the Discord.
Scooter McBooters, thank you for being a member for 18 months. Dust that whiteboard off, ma'am, please. No, it's just a bunch of roundabout.
And I didn't let her in my Discord until it was like 10 days after the fact. It was like 10 days after she left, because I think it was like December 7th or 8th or something that she came in.
Now QB even remembers dates of when people came in. That's impressive.
Let me see.
Yeah, I never fucked with any of those people to begin with. Like, Kramer Reels has lied so much on so many people. And those situations on the surface to me are kind of separate. Like the Kramer shit, Kramer Reels is doing fuck shit over here, trying to sow division between a bunch of people, using big creators and saying that they protect them to kind of try and fucking stir shit with all these smaller channels. That's fucked up in itself, let alone
nonsense. None of us are big creators. 20,000 subs, 25,000 subs does not make you a big creator. Big creators have over 100,000 subs. That's a big creator. Every single person in the Krama community is a small creator.
being involved in the blob photo, whatever. Queen gives second chances. Like I said earlier, I can only speak for me. Fuck them the long ways.
Like here, I'm gonna send this to you. I'm not gonna send it just into just like sending it out or whatever, but
good. All over
the fastest way to send it to you. What's the fastest way to send?
Queen Bee only gives second chances if you kiss her fucking asshole. That's where.
Them to you, text.
Yeah, just shoot it text.
All right.
See, this is why everybody should smoke weed. We wouldn't be having these problems.
Truth,
right.
We're not. The three of us here, Queen, Truth, and we all do.
Like these. Well, I'm just gonna say, like these are the ones that.
Oh, I believe that there was a fallout. I absolutely do, but it seems like they very intentionally grabbed shit.
He's not convinced of that.
I'm not convinced the fallout was real.
Me neither.
I'm looking through something right now to vet what I'm remembering, but I need to make sure I'm right before I say it.
Like I said, one way or another, we're getting to the bottom of shit because I'm done with this shit. I'm telling you that right now. I've had enough.
I've said that to you guys, all you guys, like a lot of this shit can't be vetted that Kramit is saying or this fallout. Like I asked right off the bat, was that staged? Do we know? We have no fucking clue on a lot of this shit. It's just people saying stuff. And at the end of the day, there's been a lot of shit said. But meanwhile, my big thing is people are in litigation, being cost. I mean, I can't fucking handle this shit.
You can't handle what? You're not involved in any of it. The fuck are you talking about? What can't you handle? If you can't handle someone else's problems, log the fuck off. Because you're not involved in any of it. Get the fuck over it, nonsense. You sound like a moron.
Bullshit. That's just, I get people content farm and troll. I get that.
Stop saying content farm. Nobody is content farming. You don't even know what the fuck it means.
But this is off the back of a missing kid. There's litigation.
Again, there's nothing on the back of a missing kid. This has nothing to do with a missing kid. Stop fucking saying it. Holy fuck.
BJ is trying to wrap people up and accuse Clue and Cletus of everything.
What the fuck does BJ have to do with this? Nothing.
But milking the cow, sending her fake.
This is your own fucking crowd, your own dark side, your own fucking people. This has nothing to do with BJ or Sebastian.
Fucking emails. I don't know when they were going out. I'd have to go back and look at the timeline of when that was all going down. None of us were aware that that was being admitted to in chats by Kramit.
You stupid fucking bitch. Queen Bee just told you that everyone knew. Queen Bee just told you a half hour ago that Kramit admitted to it in chats. And now you're trying to cover that up? What the fuck?
Then you have the whole side piece of Krama reels, and they're claiming they're best friends. When two best friends link up, where's the third amigo? I feel like we're missing shit.
Can we at least acknowledge for the people in the chat that all the guesses y'all are making about who Kramit is not who it is?
Yeah.
Because I want to get rid of all this wild conspiracy about who. It's literally nobody y'all have mentioned in the chat.
Truth, can I tell you who Kramit is?
Sure.
A messy ass bitch.
Good point, Midnight Angels. Trying so hard to be part of the group to snatch subs.
Period.
Yes,
Point
ma'am.
blank, end of story. I mean, look what we just put together right here with Cletus popping up and being like, where'd you get that screenshot? And I'm like, right here. Where'd you get it, Truth? I mean,
Well,
right
and that's
there.
the thing is Cletus has, I didn't know I didn't send that. That was one that got missed and what he did get sent, right? And that's the point is like, I don't know all of this other stuff. I don't know these cross dramas. I don't know that. My issue's always been with BJ. You know what I mean? So all this other stuff, I stay in my own little corner over there.
Right.
So with all this stuff, I don't know what it means. I don't know who goes what. So of course, I'm going to give it over to Cletus. That's exactly what I did, and he can get it to whoever it needs to be. Because at the end of the day, I've never spoken to Kramit. But if I'm being given information that could help y'all figure, of course I'm going to give it to you.
If Truth has never fucked with Kramit, why would he get information? Jay can't stand elevated Truth, so she wouldn't be sending information to him. So who would be sending him information that could be valuable when he didn't I love all these people that never fucked with them, but yet they're getting all the information. Like, I can see Queen Bee getting information. I can see Clue and Cletus getting information, but because they fucked with Kramit. But according to Nonsense and Elevated Truth, they never fucked with Kramit. So why would they be getting information on him? Him or her? That makes no sense.
I'm going to have to light another joint now. Damn it.
No, I really appreciate that, though, because that helped me realize, like, when you sent that, I was like, oh, wait a second. We can't vet what secret room or whose Discord that actually links to. We have no idea. Then you got one with just Kramit in that fucking account in it, and that seems really odd. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's some red herrings going here.
Yeah.
Over here, not over there type shit. Aussie Trisha, thank you for being a member for 4 months. No Discord for this old girl. Trust no one. Bitch, same. Not calling you a bitch, but I'm just, nope, fuck Discord. Kay Porich message was, I'm sorry, Kay. Thank you for the support. I appreciate the chat just letting us walk this through because there's a lot of fuckery that none of us
I
understand.
sent that over to you so you could see some of them on there. And
No, I think the problem is it seems like when they want to have screenshots to put something attention this way, they magically appear. But then when asked by Cletus for XYZ,
they didn't take any.
Yeah, we don't have any.
But then later say, I'll have to look through what I have.
Well, this
Like,
goes back
what?
to why I. Sorry, Clue.
I'm just saying, it's like, what do you mean? Look through what you have of what? You said you've never screenshotted anything.
Do we have proof of that, Regina? Kramit made Jay's intro before Kramit was Kramit. And again, first of all, is there proof of that? And secondly, even if the
Okay, let me let you guys in on a little secret. Jay is excellent at making videos. Jay is excellent at editing. Jay does not need anybody to make videos for her. Now, I know you guys haven't seen it, but I have in the Chris Watts stuff. Jay and her son both make excellent videos. I do not believe that Jay had anybody making an intro for her. Stop! When she's perfectly capable of doing it herself. So I'm going to call Regina out on that and say that's a lie.
this account made Jay's intro, what does that fucking have to do with anything? Just proving that they're friends? Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're...
Well, I mean, if we're gonna be fair, the one
I mean,
that
she's done shit for like everybody, right?
right.
Leo, I don't. Again, for anybody that's asking, this bitch right here, Becky, I can speak for me, myself, and I don't know who the fuck Kramit is. I know that Krama Reels is Minnie. Terry Lynn's best friend is Sally. That's all been confirmed, wrapped up with a pretty little bow. That I can confirm. I have no fucking clue who Kramit is. None. I can only speak for me. Outside of that, I don't fucking know. But I don't Discord. I don't fucking hardly ever answer my fucking messages. That's why I didn't even know Chroma Reels had sent me 50 of the motherfuckers.
Well, I can tell you, I know who Krama Reels is, but that's only because Krama Reels had to register their music, and in order to do that, you have to make a public admission.
That's not Krama Reels, that's Kramit.
Kramit, sorry, not Krama Reels. Thank you for correcting me.
Hartley says, people need to be clear. If you know who Kramit is, are you talking about in real life or having another name on here? Fuck all this name.
I know who they are in real life.
Correct. Yes.
So,
but I'm not going to dox
somebody
anybody.
just doxed them out. I mean, that's let's be real here. Somebody
and Queen knew, right? That's what.
No, I just found out yesterday. So, and that's just because we're smart enough to go look at something that's public, which is if you put your music onto another platform, there's certain places you can go and find out who owns that music.
Okay.
Are you asking me? I knew Krama Reels as Minnie because that's what she came up on my panel as. I have no idea what her real name and shit is. No, but she came up as Minnie like months back.
Queen's like, wait a second. when we were putting it together, that's when you learned that Sally, Minnie, Chroma Reels were one and the same because you had emails from both.
Yeah, I put that fucking email address in, and that Sally name came up with the fucking Chroma or Minnie, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, how the fuck does this person have so many different names on the same email address? This is not making fucking sense.
So here's a little bit of evidence that supports that the fallout was fake, right? So the screenshot of that Discord invite was from January 17th. January 11th, Kramit is acting like they're on, they've parted ways from over there. So if they've parted ways and it's publicly known, why are they getting an invite to a fucking Discord?
Thank you, Poetic Justice. So QB knew the whole time Krama Reels was Minnie, but she never said anything.
In a Discord with somebody they hate.
Notice nonsense went right over that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Whew.
What? Okay, hold on. What's Hartley asking for? She's not asking for a docs. What is she asking for? I didn't see it. I must have missed what she was asking for. What is she asking for?
So Hartley wants to know: do we know the person like in real life, like we know them, or we just know them through the computer? I think is the question.
No, I don't think so. I think what she's asking is, she was asking if you guys know who Kramit is, as far as like who the person is, their real name, or just the YouTube names. We don't give a shit. Like many of us are saying,
Real
we don't
name.
About you guys do know the person's name.
Real
though.
name. Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hartley didn't actually ask anything. What she said was, we're not asking anyone for a dox, meaning you don't have to dox. I don't see a question in there. But these investigators can't, have to make it a question because they're just such good investigators.
But do we know of Kramit's previous accounts?
No, I don't. Wouldn't even know how to search that.
Okay, that's what I think a lot of people are asking is, who is Kramit before she turned in?
Why don't you go back to the question before Hartley and what Poetic Justice said? That's one I'd like to hear an answer to, but you'll skip right over that.
Into Kramit.
Right. They were wanting her other YouTube name.
Oh,
Yeah.
no
Or
idea.
any previous YouTube names, basically.
Yeah.
They're
That's
not
what-
asking for any docs. They're asking.
Yeah,
for
I have no
basically
idea
just
on
like
that
what
one.
her name. So like Kramit would have been like,
Yeah, they're not asking. They just want to know.
Billie Jean or whatever, or.
Yeah, because if we're saying that it's been said that this has been a long time sub of Jay's, this is what they're claiming. They took a break because of surgery, came back. People are asking for who the fuck were they before they took a break and then came back magically July of 2024 when all this shit's popping the fuck off. It seems weird. It all seems weird. I've said this publicly and privately. Jay is an opportunist. She doesn't think about how grabbing these opportunities will hurt her friends. That's from Breaking Chains. I wish there was a football game to watch today. Gary, there is. Who are you rooting for, Gary? The Seahawks or the Patriots? Fuck, Granny, that's the part that I'm just like, my head's spinning over here. And it's just so unproductive.
Unfortunately, I'm told the answer is her actual government name was what she went by.
Oh, she's messaging you, so she's watching.
No, she's not messaging.
Oh, somebody just gave you that information? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Truth. Hey, can you go? I think smoking weed is partially why not everyone here sees or remembers things that were said. I'm all for Mary Jane, but
That's
just
me.
Thank you, Kay, for being a member for 32 months. I don't know, you guys. This is a fucking shit show of fuckery, and
I mean, I said, I ain't gonna lie. I did laugh about her fucking talking shit and emailing BJ to tell her to unblock her because she would email her and say, "Unblock me, BJ."
Now pay attention here. Queen Bee is laughing, and honestly, I'm right there with her. But Queen Bee is laughing at the shit that they did to BJ, that the emails were funny. Now remember, nonsense doesn't stand for this kind of shit. She don't stand for this nonsense. She don't stand for the fake emails written to BJ. But here's QB laughing about it, and let's see nonsenses, stand for something.
Or whatever, you know what I mean? And so, it was funny. I mean, you go back on my live streams and listen. We did laugh about it.
I thought it was hilarious when she was like, "Fucking, I'm law and crime." If you
Now we got two of them laughing about it. We got Clue and B laughing about it. They both think it's hysterical. Now let's hear nonsense how she stands for it.
keep streaming me.
Now, see, I did not know that was Crime. I thought that really was Long Crime at first because she falls asleep during their streams. You know what I mean? And because Lauren, all the shit with that. So I really thought that was them. Bullshit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I really thought they told her to stop streaming their shit when she was sleeping. I swear to God, I did.
I didn't know that was fake, nor was admitted to by, like, I knew Kramit used to roll in and troll her sometimes because BJ would
Nonsense. An hour ago, you said how it's not funny and how it's so fucked up and blah, blah, blah. You want me to replay your words? Because you didn't stand for it. But when you found out that your friends knew, you find it perfectly fine. You're like, oh, I know he trolled. Bitch, stand for something. Isn't that what you tell everybody? That they don't stand for anything? You are such a weak bitch.
react to it, so you would hear it in the reviews of,
right,
Moment, you got fucking 500 alts, go away. Stop messaging me. Like, that's what I knew. I didn't know any of this other shit of the fake emails from Law and Crime pretending to be Duty Round. Like, that's fucking weird to me. That's content farming the fuck when we have some really serious situations.
Oh my God, stop with the content farming word. That's not content farming. Please know your terms before spewing them. Because again, content farming is a channel that mass produces low quality clickbait videos, sometimes using AI, purely to generate ad revenue by exploiting trending topics and algorithms. None of that has anything to do with you keep saying it's content farming. Stop. Know your terms. Stop trying to sound smart because you're not making sense.
Surrounding this person. Very serious. Like,
I can't even imagine if somebody would have done that. Oh, fuck. These people.
No, and I mean, trolling, trolling can be funny sometimes, like ding dong ditch when you do.
Did my chat break or something? Can someone chat? Nobody's chatted in like 10 minutes, 11 minutes.
Like, stupid shit like that. So when she was emailing her, it was like to, unblock my troll account, unblock my 15th troll account. Or, you know what I'm saying? BJ, stop blocking me. Or, like dumbass shit like that. So, I mean, yeah, of course I laughed at it. Had I known she, things like that were going on, no, I don't find that funny at all.
Bex, that's not what I'm like I said, I can only speak for me now. Fuck Kramit the long way. Doxing Clue and Cletus dropping that to anybody. What the fuck is the purpose? That's the other part I don't understand. That seems really weird to me that happened after, looks like the dates to me.
Well, mine's in there too. Kramit actually, that was a Discord message between Jay and Kramit. But my docs is right in her Discord. My docs, my address, fuck. I have pictures, all of it. That's an
Okay, just remember though, people come into chats because people are chatting. If nobody's chatting, nobody's coming in. So we need chatters. We need people chatting.
Open Discord. That's for everybody to see.
I don't remember her ever doxing anyone. Do you?
What?
Kramit.
Her doxing anyone?
Yeah.
Like on YouTube?
Yeah.
Right.
On YouTube, I don't remember it. No, I mean, but obviously they were in the Discord.
Well, they were. Jay and Kramit were talking about you guys' stuff together in their inbox.
Right.
But mine is dropped in her Discord. Yours isn't just like an inbox with only those two. Mine is in her fucking goddamn Discord where it's in the general room with everyone.
Of course, Queen Bee's must be so much worse than everyone else's. I mean, it's got to be.
I think trolling can be fine if it's not affecting people's.
I've already been doxxed, so I don't give two fucks, but it's just the point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if you want a picture of my ass, I'll send it and you can drop that in people's fucking Discords for all I care. I don't give a fuck. What I'm bothered by is the fact that why then Clue and Cletus have been doxxed. Like, their shit's been out there. Why then? Like, why then go drop that in the fucking Discords out of the blue? It feels to me like somebody.
Now, it seems to me like nonsense. It's just looking for a reason to be mad over something. because she's the only one that's mad. Nobody else is mad. Nobody else is storing anything over this. It's just nonsense trying like to pretend there's something to be mad over.
Was setting something up there. And the reason I say that is because I think, if I'm correct, and I'm looking right now to see, I'm not going to pull it up on the screen because I'm not going to put Cletus's or their information out here again. But 11/9/25, when did the fucking big debacle on Queens happen?
It was
before or after the 9th?
It was before.
Snake comment.
Okay, there's 160 people watching and 5 people chatting. That's a problem. Can you tell me out of the 160 people watching, why more are not chatting? 5, 6 people chatting? Come on now. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was before that.
Yep.
So, ooh, yeah, okay. That's fucking even weirder to me. So,
I feel like this is Pink Panther, and we're playing a game of Clue.
You want some music to go with it, Truth?
Oh, please.
Okay, hold on.
Please tell me you're about to play the Pink Panther.
All I know is I'm over being lied to. I can tell you that right now.
Let's do a Queen. Let's do a 23-minute or 23.
She's sick of being lied to. How about you stop lying?
Second timeout really quick. Just to remind everybody who Truth really is.
Oh.
You're welcome.
The CPS office, and they told her there was no mention of her in the paperwork.
Truth is feeling right now is that his head's bouncing off the back of a chair.
Yes.
I do agree. I think that, it can be funny. Like when she's emailing her and she's like, hey, this is so-and-so with Duty Ron's team. And if you don't adhere to fair use, right? And to be fair, a few times it proved that her email was actually working, had no problem or no issues. So there's that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't got a problem with the fucking troll stuff as much as I do the combination of all.
Oh, now all of a sudden Nonsense doesn't have a problem with the trolling. That's not what you said an hour and a half ago, Nonsense. Hour and a half ago, you had a big problem with it. Now you have no problem with it. Okay.
All of it together. I think that's the problem is, and then like a lot of us didn't fucking know that was going on. And I'm just curious how much other shit was being pushed over there or faked, or the CPS call. I have an issue with that. In the fucking mention of Chroma Reels. There's a lot of shit that's fucking weird to me. And
yeah,
I think
that was fucking weird. Now,
Yeah.
I will say that was weird as fuck, because why would anybody just mention her fucking name of all names, really?
And I think that was, I think it might have been a lie too, because I will say that is the one and only time we've ever talked on the phone to Chroma Reels. We were on the way back from somewhere in the car.
And they called.
And they called.
Yeah.
And she said that she had called.
You can go to the top, Natalie, and see participants, and then it shows, what does it mean? It means everybody's listening and nobody's chatting. But more people leave when nobody's chatting. People want to be in a chat where people are talking. And I don't know why all of a sudden my chats, nobody wants to participate. Well, I do know, but for the most part, we need people chatting. That's the only reason more people come in, because they enjoy the chat. When nobody's chatting, they leave.
The CPS office, and they told her there was no mention of her in the paperwork.
That's suspicious.
Right.
And so just to clarify something else, right? In terms of Kramit coming or being around or whatever, I just looked in Clue's email for everything related to Kramit, and the very first email was from Kramit's government name. And it was sharing the first 2 songs that they posted on their page about Betty.
Whoa, everybody calm down. Listen to all I said, okay? I don't have her number. If I had her number, I would know exactly who the fuck she was. I'm that good. It was a Discord call.
Cinda asks, can someone explain to me why Chroma Reels made a video showing that Queen and Truth were basically on to Jay several days before the big blowout, please? Can you tell me the name of the video and the date? I'll go look at it. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't know that Chroma Reels made a video showing that Queen and Truth were on to Jay before the blowout.
It does. What do you mean registered, Sam? Registered on Discord?
Here's my thing. All of this could be fixed if they would just come out and fucking talk.
Right.
Yeah.
I disagree.
That's true. That's true.
I don't need to hear from them.
You don't know if they're telling the truth or not.
Well, I get that. You're right. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least something.
Well, but at the end of the day, here's where I stand, right? I mean, with what I'm looking at, they won't.
What I don't understand is why do they have to? I mean, I understand Clue and Cletus, like if they were doxxed, I get it. But other than that, why do they don't owe anyone an explanation. They might owe Clue and Cletus an explanation as to why they were doxxed, but they don't owe a community an explanation. They don't owe anybody. The only person they may owe an explanation to is the person they dox. They don't need to do that publicly. They can do that privately, or they can just write it off. It's YouTube. They don't owe shit.
Because the fallout was bullshit.
I mean, and I'm pretty sure that Queen said the other day, the same situation for mine. Chroma Reels left the Discord on her own.
Yeah, you both confirmed that.
And here's the one thing, right? If you want to say I'm lying, cram it, or say I'm wrong, you also said you didn't have screenshots of anything, yet they seem to keep coming out. Well, I remember a specific story about why the fallout occurred between you and Jay. Put the fucking proof out. Because I don't believe you had a fallout.
See, but that's what I'm talking about. Whether they had a fallout or not, why does it matter? It's not your business. It's not my business. It's not community business. If they had a fallout or didn't have a fallout, why is that anyone's business? And why do they need to explain it? Thank you, Amber. Why do they even need to explain it? That's the part I can't seem to grasp. I just don't get it.
Christy says, in my opinion, BJ and Jay working together to get off scamming money because now we're talking about something else. I don't think we're talking about something else. I think we're talking about what needs to be talked about and all the fuckery going on. We need to get to the bottom of this so we can focus on what fucking matters. And, well, I mean, I don't think it's taken any highlight off that. We're just trying to get to the bottom of who the fuck is doing what. And thank you for the support. We need to talk about this shit because none of us
know what the right hand's doing. It's never crossed my mind. It never has mine either, Jess. It never has. I've never thought about that. And that bitch over there says that, I'm assuming you mean Kramit thought that it was weird. Okay, hold up though. I got a problem right quick. And tell me if I'm wrong. But people have known who Kramit is. And then Kramit slick fucking drops Clue and Cletus's docs. Kramit pretends to be cool, is emailing people that are real, like that bitch over there is one of Truth's mods.
Correct.
Clue and Truth are really good friends, and this bitch is not that bitch over there. Kramit, let me not call her a bitch so it doesn't get over there. Kramit straight up fucking is pretending to play nice with Truth's fucking mod and straight up doxing Truth's buddy in a Discord chat with Jay. You see how fucking weird that is to me?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I do, yes.
I don't. Fuck no, some of us.
And yet, nonsense, it had nothing to do with you. None of this has anything to do with you. Not a fucking thing. And you're more mad than any of them. Make that make sense.
Queen wasn't wrong when she said, I got an island and I keep my head in the sand over here. I do what I do. It takes so much fucking time to lay shit out that way. I don't pay attention. A lot of times, like, I have to ask. The other day, I was like, did they get to the bottom of any more of this stuff? And they were like, nope. And then I went back on. Like, it's all weird, right?
Nonsense. That's because nobody is invested as you are.
The whole situation, everything about it is weird, but it seems really sloppy at the same time.
I won't argue that.
Is there multiple Kramit accounts?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed more than one.
And shit out here.
Well,
no.
It was interesting because when the last night was playing, to happen is almost like it.
And I think there's multiple messy. Here you go, Krama Reels and Kramit. Here's my fucking challenge. Who are you doing this to benefit? Come out. Show us proof. Who was asking you to do this shit? Who was benefiting from this shit? Stop being a pussy. You never had a fucking problem making videos and making community posts and all this other shit. Who's benefiting from all the fuckery you're doing? Stop hiding.
Again, what fuckery are they doing? What makes them any worse than blank screen? What makes them any worse than fucking any of QB's trolls? What makes them any worse? I'll wait.
Stop letting other people fucking take shots. Stop letting Truth get fucking one email here or one fucking Discord message here to make him think this is that and this is that.
Nonsense. Elevated Truth can stick up for himself. He doesn't need a henchman. He doesn't need you using him so you can get mad over something. Like, you sound so ridiculous. And I can't believe nobody else is calling you out for this.
Stop doing that.
Every single person sitting on this panel can handle themselves. They don't need you. I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but they don't need you being their white knight in shining armor. I don't think your therapist will be able to handle it. I think you should worry about yourself and your own mental health. Fucking idiot.
I think Queen must have had a call.
Yeah, I think I heard her phone ring.
Sorry, I'm just a straight up bitch.
First half of my live was playing Penny Pumpernickel, showing exactly who QB was. That Nonsense has such a problem with all this fuck shit, but she doesn't have a problem with Queen Bee, who does the same fuck shit.
Sorry, Truth. Go ahead.
No, I just said I have a headache. This shit's stupid. No offense, not stupid, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's just wild, just unnecessary.
Jennifer, in the same aspect, people like me who use her own words to debunk her own, no, it's counterproductive to what I do. It's counterproductive to highlighting the real harm that these people do. Fucking around like that makes everybody think we're fucking not about the facts or don't give a fuck. No, it's not fucking fun for all of us. Because now it's sitting here that we all have to sit here and run around and chase our fucking tails when in reality.
Who is running around chasing their tails? Tell me, who's doing it? Because everybody else thought it was funny what Kramit did. You're the only one unhinged. The only one.
Come out and fucking just drop the fucking screenshots. Why is everybody in the fucking Terry Lynn shit last night? I don't know if you guys were here yet. People have been, Body has been asking Terry Lynn for that fucking video for a year and a half. She's been avoiding her. What happens? Terry Lynn gets mentioned in a bunch of fuck shit, has chronic amnesia yesterday on panel. Every time she's get asked something, her fucking internet would have problems.
Get the fuck out. I don't trust that bitch either.
Again, nonsense. You're nobody. Nobody owes you shit. Terry Lynn doesn't owe you anything. Terry Lynn doesn't fucking owe you screenshots or an explanation. I don't know why you feel entitled. This is YouTube. Nobody owes you jack shit. You are a nobody. Get it through your head.
Right. She pops up with this fucking video on Queens last night. Queen's been asking for it. Body's been asking for it. It almost makes
Queens is a nobody. Queen Bee is a nobody. You are a nobody. Clue is a nobody. I am a nobody. We are nobodies. I hate to disappoint you, but you're nobody. Either is Queen's beyond nobody. Nobody in this community is anybody. Nobody owes us anything. I don't care if you get 2,000 people in a live. I don't care if you get 5 people in a live. You're still on the same level in the same shit fucking community. And it doesn't matter if you have 20,000 subs or you have 10,000 subs or you have 5 subs. We're all on equal ground. Nobody is better than anybody. Get it through your fucking head.
made me think like she was trying to keep her, oh, here it is finally. Like, what the fuck? At now? The fuck?
You want me to throw another wrench at you there, nonsense? Because I don't think you have enough to sift through. Okay, well, never mind then.
No, go ahead. I like wrenches being look, Kyle's big wrench thrown at me. Go ahead.
Lord Jesus. So did you watch White Boy Lockdown Radio all last night?
No.
Okay, so he said that the screenshot that was used in order for that Freedom woman to get the RO against him was Reels or Cram-It. I don't remember which one it was, but it was one of the two.
Oh, that's who got the SO against that's who got the SO against White Boy. It was that Lady Freedom person. That's where she ties into all this. I was wondering who the fuck she was.
Of them. And it was a specific message that was sent that was used in order for her to get the RO. That was his story. I just don't remember which one it was. Someone in the chat can help me with that, I'm sure.
No, you've got to be fucking joking.
No, I'm serious. So, and you can pull up his Reels. Thank you.
Yep, I'm going.
You can pull up his live from last night. He talks about it. He can't say the person's name, I don't think, because I think there's an RO, but it seemed like that's who it was suggesting. You have to watch it.
That fucking makes me real pissed, though, if they're out there handing off screenshots to get...
Nonsense. What doesn't make you so mad? That's what I would talk to your therapist. Because I'd like to know what doesn't make you so mad. Maybe B and Elevated Truth are onto something. Maybe you do need smoke pot. Because you're so fucking high strung, it is ridiculous. I'll be honest, I've never seen someone to get so mad over tons of shit that doesn't have a fuck thing to do with her. I've never seen this in my entire life.
I just watched it in his show. I don't know anything more than as a viewer on that. Obviously, there's people in the chat that saw it too. So
White Boy said that it was Reels screenshot that
something like that
allowed Lady Freedom.
Like, Clue is personally involved. She's not upset. Elevated Truth is personally involved. He's not upset. And I say they're personally involved because they were both doxxed. Queen Bee, I'm not sure if she's personally involved or not, but she's not upset. So why is Nonsense so irate, so upset over it when it has not a fuck thing to do with her? I'm telling you, it is wild. I've never seen this shit in my life. I don't think I've ever seen someone so hateful over shit that has not a fuck thing to do with her. That you do need therapy.
I'm going to get that restraining order.
And she had filed for a RO against her. What does that mean? That bitch over there. This is wild.
Do you guys mind if I pull that up? I
don't mind.
Okay. I'm going to play this because I transcripted where he talks about chroma reels. So this is White Boy Lockdown. I'm not even subbed to White Boy. There you go. Sub to White Boy now. Okay. Oof, Donata Feeder. Thank you guys.
Because White Boy is right up your alley nonsense, right? But because Elevated Truth watches him, now you're going to sub to him. God, you're so fucking weak. You can't not like someone if your buddies don't like them. What a fucking loser.
Thanks for hanging out with me. Did you guys answer who you're rooting for in the Super Bowl?
Seahawks. Let's go.
Oh, you're another Sea Chicken fan? You're like
Well, I don't like the Sea Chickens. I'm just not for a team that's paying off refs.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I don't.
Yeah, no, I can't do the Patriots. That's like going for the Alabama Crimson Tide. You know, there's money crossing hands.
UA, you mean?
Same thing.
Just.
I'm joking. Don't come for me, UA. Don't.
I was giving UA shit earlier because the first comment, she comes into the chat and she's like, "There's snakes in here." I'm like, "Well, thank you for announcing your entrance, UA."
Good God.
I was fucking with her. Barbara Hall, thank you so much. Question, is that night involved? That's my fucking ultimate want to know. I really wonder.
I listen, I don't know. I've never messed with any of them. I purposely have kept them out of my show and anything that I do. But I have to say, everything can't be blamed on, you know what I mean? Like, at some point, people just need to take responsibility for their actions.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, regardless, did it come from here to just take responsibility or don't fuck with the people you don't want to fuck with? Going and trying to, like, there's a point where it becomes useless because even if you get to the answer, if the people don't change what they're doing to eliminate that from being an issue, then it's going to continue. So then what are we left with? You know what
Sorry, Truth. I agree with what you just said, but Nonsense is not smart enough to understand what you just said. That's why she's quiet.
I mean? Like, I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, let's play this because I'm interested in this because after Chroma Reels started all the shit with all of the fucking channels and then, in my opinion, almost tried to strong arm them by using bigger creators' names that they protect them and shit. That's some straight up fuckery.
Bigger creators' names. Who do you mean?
Straight up fuckery. So everybody was afraid to fucking say anything in fear of getting dogpiled. So let's see.
It's straight up fuckery, but you didn't call Queen Bee out. You're not calling Clue out. They both said they knew and they found it funny. But you don't have a problem with them. How is that even possible?
See what the fuck's going on over here at White Boy.
And I can do my best to help everybody in the situation, and we're going to do that. We're about to do that because White Boy does not hold it back. Let's just get to that right fucking now. So what I've been learning, watching it all, is this person Krem and Chroma Reels. I don't know what's going on with them. I've always been okay with them, but I've been okay with them because of the association that they've had with the people that I'm
Queen Bee has a link in her text messages.
Okay with. And let me be clear, normally I don't support channels who don't show their face. I just don't like it. What is the difference between a Chroma Reels and Chronicles of the Shady? What is it? What are you hiding?
Nothing.
What are you hiding? Right? And furthermore, it irritates me when these people who hide behind avatars want to do all this like digging and searching and stuff like that. Right? So and you know, I'm not, look, it's already out.
You mean like B. Tim? You mean like Queen Bee? Explain what you mean about hiding behind an avatar, because I can think of a lot of people
out there that there's a trauma reels maybe behind this. And if you guys have clean hands, I'll do a public apology. I'm not too big for the internet. But for right now, people are seeking answers, and you're bucking. You're not wanting to give them. And look, man,
I don't give a fuck about anonymous channels. What I give a fuck about, and the similarities I see, is the flip flop. Watch how fucking shady flip flopped so fucking fast. Chroma reels.
Flip flop, bitch. Have you not listened to yourself? You want to talk about flip flop? You need to listen to yourself, because you might be the biggest flip flopper I've seen in a while.
Was green team all the fucking way, helping, you know, send that blob photo, involved in that shit, fucking in with the green team, all that shit, and then flip flop like a mother. I don't care about anonymous. I care about the flip flop of shit. Stand
as
for nothing.
Somebody who's neutral, I'm looking at it all. And here's what I can tell you, right?
Barbara, again, thank you for the support. I don't know. I don't think we have any clear-cut answers right now. I think all of those people that involved themselves in fucking doing shit with Sebastian's actual case should be charged with interference. I do believe with that, but I don't know if they eventually will or not. And I'm talking like the blob photo and shit like that. I don't know. I have no idea what will happen. And I guess depends on how deep this fucking shit actually goes. If there are connections to people, I have no idea. I don't even know what to think. Carrying on. Sorry, guys.
I remember Chroma Reels emailed me a while back ago. And they were asking about some stuff on the lab. And I'm like, I got basically a whole playlist on that guy. I've exposed the fuck out of that guy. But because the lab was talking about Crabtree. So I re-looked at my emails and I saw that the Chroma Reel said that they're on California time. But furthermore, I saw that Chroma Reel said, all this text Crabtree. So what did I do? I had a phone call. We had a look-see. And I called Crabtree. Crabtree has kept it real with me, despite how you feel about him. I like him. And, you know, what I can say is possibly as of right now, through the information I have, could probably pull it. We could probably pull it and probably have a concrete name. You know, I'm just saying, am I going to do it on this live? Am I going to put that? I'm not going to do that because I don't know if that person's even stirring the pot fully or not. It's looking the way that it's looking like that, but it gets a little bit deeper than that because there's this mini name. And what does that mean?
But I just saw something that caught my interest. I'll pull it up while this is playing.
Oh, that's a lot. That mini person was brought up in court when this weirdo put a protection order against me. It was in their specific evidence that they showed the judge.
Oh.
They super chatted something, right, on my screen, right? And that picture of me talking and the super chat and the mini person was brought up on the screen to the judge in that fucking court hearing. Oh, yes, it was.
It was done on purpose because Minnie and Connor were the same people, and she's always in that fucking.
So why, out of all the stuff, and there were so many lies in that hearing, But why did this person decide to use, and they're like, look, his subscribers are doing this. Well,
Okay, that's a little odd though. I'll give him that. I'll give him that.
I mean,
I
yeah.
agree.
Think of the threatening voicemails that we've heard from Chroma Reels. I'll give him that. That's
All right, so look at this. Nonsense. How come you're not calling this out nonsense? Just curious. You know, because you're so big and badass and you call out everything. How come you're not calling this out? Make you a little curious? Things that make you go, Clue says 10 months ago, I have to admit trolling is my absolute favorite. And 2025 will be the year for me, causing all kinds of bullshit on these streets. I have nothing but time and skill. Hashtag you're next. Really? So what's she involved in? What trolling has she done? Nonsense. You're not calling this out? Doesn't faze you at all? Doesn't bother you at all? Nothing? Nah, it's probably because I kicked my fucking cord out. Is it better? I don't know what I did. I heard it when I got up. I heard it fucking snap out. But it should be back now. Oh. I can't get it. That's a very interesting comment. Like I said, things that make you go, But let's not call that out. Nonsense. All right, back to regular scheduled programming. I don't know why. It's like I said, I kicked my cord out and I put it back in, but I don't know. Fucking weird.
I mean, everything, every turn is a new view.
yeah. And was that intentional to go in and help her secure that?
Well, I mean, it goes back to the same person allegedly being involved in that picture thing?
All right, there's still 2 hours left in this though, and I have to get to bed. I did not realize it was almost 4. I got to be babysitting at 8:30, which means I got to be up at 7:30 to take a shower and get ready. So I am going to end this now, but we will finish it tomorrow night after babysitting. And that's it. All right. So I apologize that I'm ending this roughly, but I had no idea it was this late. But we will definitely finish this tomorrow if this weak bitch doesn't strike me or something, because I'm sure she'll try. But it was under fair use. But I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank everyone for the memberships, cash apps. Didn't get any super chats, but got a cash app and got some memberships. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I cannot believe it's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know how I'm going to get to sleep for 3 hours, but we're going to try. So I will see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good night. Peace.